Hello everybody, welcome in. I am here, we have a celebrity guest appearance, the man who got me into the industry, Eli.
Sorry about that, everybody, but good to see you. Back in the box. Good to be here with you, Los.
Back in the booth, happy to have you. We got the action today, we have a 550 sit and go for you guys. It's we're getting the cards up and running in 25 seconds here. Welcome in, thank you guys for stopping in. We're here for you to show you guys the action. And here soon, when we get the table live, I'll introduce the players.
Yeah, good to see everybody. Here's what we got coming up. Everybody know the MILLIE is going to be hot.
Whoo, our 5th anniversary MILLIE, April 9th through the 19th. And we have satellites going on right now, so if you guys are trying to get in for cheap, now is the time. We coming up, we have the Thursday through April, we have, let me see this. Yeah, April 9th through the 19th, the 620 buy-in, and that's going to be our 5th annual MILLIE. We're going to crush that guarantee. That tournament is one of our bread and butters. I hear the Poker News is actually going to come and see our event and record it and promote it, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, they were here for the last MILLIE. Those guys are super cool. They come out. I'm sure Michigan Poker is going to come out for pictures too, but yeah, always nice seeing your name on the magazines and stuff. I have the full reporting. You can get up-to-date reporting on that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cool how they do that all.
And here we go, straight into the action.
Make sure you got some tickets. I didn't think you had
Everybody's just getting settled. We'll get the names up and updated. At a point in time, it will get to the full 10 players. We've seen that just before we started. I think it starts with 9, and then it'll get up to 10.
I see we got the man himself, Jim, there in seat 9, is it?
Yeah, that's 9. Or 10.
10?
10-handed.
Jim the Wizard, the man himself. We got Enright. I saw MGM Bob.
Yeah, MGM Bob's here. That's Terry switching a chair out. TK.
We got Josh there in seat 4, I see. Big Papa's Mike.
Yeah, Big Papa's Mike. I think that was 3. Do you know him in seat 1? Yeah, there's MGM Bob.
And we'll get the graphics straightened up here in just a moment.
We have not sold it.
But yeah, here we go. First hand of the night. This is a $550 buy-in sit and go.
Here's a question though. If somebody buys the extra seat, do they move to this spot? Okay.
You know, and I like these sit and goes because it really teaches you how to close out a tournament.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that before, and I totally agree. I mean, so my first foray into like online poker, like I did sit and goes all the time. You know, you'd have, started off with 3 and 4 at a time. I was up to like 15 and 20 during the Poker Stars days, but it's just not the same that it used to be.
Yeah, no, that's how I, whenever I go out to Vegas, that's how I build a little bankroll. I play the sit and goes. They pay you out in chips right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of, they changed how that works now, unfortunately. They can't do them anymore because of taxes. But those were always like the biggest ones.
Oh, yeah, those crushed. I didn't know they don't do them anymore.
Yeah, last year was the first year they can't do them at the World Series anymore.
Enright defending the button with the 10-5 suit and getting a piece of it. Both of these players, they can't be too happy with that.
It's a piece he didn't want, considering he's going against the queens, but yeah, it's a rough board there.
And Big Papa betting big, full pot, takes it down. He doesn't want to see any more scary turn cards.
Exactly what I was about to say. And just if I can real quick too, just give a shout out to my mixed game we were playing here. Mike there, Big Papa, and TK were playing with us. We play a little mixed game here every couple weeks. Anybody who wants to check out, when we get those going and when the next game is going to be, there's a Facebook group, mixed game players of MI/OH/IN. That's Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. We got people from all 3 of those states here. Yeah, we came out today. We've been playing since 2. All different types of mixed games. Anybody interested, check that out. TK and Mike played with us until then. So it was a real fun game. We had 2 tables, went down to 1 once this tournament started here.
Speaking of shout-outs, Enright told me before he went in to give a little shout-out to his fellow iron workers.
Yeah.
So that's a little shout-out from Enright right there.
I won't tell Vic that you're giving Enright a shout-out without winning a pot.
Raised 1,500. 15 to go.
Oh, here we go. Liz is already stepping it up.
Call me with
50K? 50K.
You heard it there. 50K starting stack here. Blinds are 3 and 500 to start with.
Sorry.
100 big blinds deep. And we'll be going here till the end. Probably a good 4 or 5 hour tournament. So you can go.
I know Marissa told me to stay away from me.
Ace Jack hitting a piece he likes, blocking the straight, having top pair, good kicker.
And bet 6,000.
If you like the pre-flop, he certainly likes it after the flop.
Jimbo the Wizard betting out.
That's a big bet there too. Huh? Over bet.
Well, you started it. He's just finishing up, following your lead. Okie dokie.
I don't like folding middle pair ever.
Once he says that, yeah. He's
You have to now, but he is right. He does not like folding middle pair.
I can't believe you folded that.
His favorite thing to do is not Jimbo.
Button mood.
I just had to make sure I beat you in
And
one.
I know it doesn't mean much, but getting a little lead early on, I always love it.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Because I've come back from a chip in a chair, so I like the idea of staying alive if I get cooler.
Yeah, definitely keeps the vibes going. Well, I mean, just the overall vibes too of just starting off on the right foot is always good.
From who?
Bob, do you want it?
And this is a bit of an action table. We're going to see some action hands coming out here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. My kind of, we'll see how my theory is going to be. I think it's going to be a little bit tight to start with, and then open up big time for a bit in the middle there, and then tighten up again when we get down to the bubble and the money. But we'll see. That's just my thought. Just kind of thinking a little bit about how I wanted to play these, because I was considering taking the last seat, but
Oh, brother.
I'm better off in here anyways.
Oh, yeah, we're happy to have you.
Save my money.
She don't know I'm in here.
Texting her right now. Turn this one to a different seat.
Too bad.
Yeah, here comes Buddha looking like he's taking the last seat he was talking about it.
I was on the phone with him.
I love the energy.
Yeah.
I know that's what he told me. That's what I was thinking.
Did Josh play one of these before?
Yeah, last time I got to watch Josh play, he has an aggressive style, a type of style that gets him to the end, honestly. He's a very good player.
I must have been watching one of those because I don't recognize him from dealing here, but I recognize him from somewhere, so it must be the stream.
Oh, yeah, this
Cool.
and since he came here and he got second last time, he's been showing up and running deep regularly.
Cool. Yeah, here comes Buddha.
Buddha really, yeah, Buddha coming in. Josh really wants to see that 8. That 8 would be the money card for him. Specifically an 8 that's not a heart.
He obviously knows he wants an 8, but he doesn't realize just how good it would be. But too early, too much money, I don't blame him.
That's why when I'm 100 bigs deep, I'm very selective with I like those suited cards because they mean more a lot deeper. Especially with the back doors. Right there, if he had 10-7 of hearts, he's never folding.
No, of course not.
But with the 10-7 off, it's understandable. He could call. He's potentially could call if you, in theory, think you're going to get the whole stack. But
Sure, but yeah, it's, people see it. It's pretty unlikely you're going to get the full stack. Sometimes you're too deep to get the full stack. You've seen that, especially in cash games. Sometimes they get so deep, they get tight because everybody's just trying to cooler each other. So that's why I kind of think it might be kind of a minute. They're kind of all feeling each other out still here, too. A lot going on still.
we got a limp from Andy under the gun with the 8-7 off. That is a loose limp. That's just trying to see a flop, trying to see if you connect.
I mean, it's early. He might be trying to give off a different image, too. But that is surprising coming from Andy, actually.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. You'll take that under advisement.
I mean, there's a strat that those are kind of hands that they do make the nuts sometimes. And when you do, you're just trying to get in for the absolute minimum, then try to whack something big. There's at least a train of thought, whether you like it or not, that's one. But there's definitely an upside to it.
Yeah, I do think, though, there are some reverse implied odds with the 8-7. Because a lot of players this deep have pairs.
Sure, there's all. Yeah, I mean, you're going for the straight mostly. Because like 8-7, you get too many people, and then you get the 8-7 suited, and then your flush is no good. So sometimes it's.
Wow, we have a huge. We have a new chip leader after this hand. Philip with a strong hand here. Wow, and Josh, once you put in that much pre-flop, you're not letting it go on when you flop top pair, at least for one street.
Now everybody's got a piece. Oh, wow, what a flush draw. That's a card.
Everyone has a piece of it. Josh with the best of it, but has to dodge a lot. And it's tough because he can't bet too big. Yeah, and whatever he bets here is getting called by Philip at least once.
Oh, that's wrong. I haven't.
Yeah, at least in my opinion, what I would do.
It's been pretty good.
So there's certainly a world you can be raising there with when you're Philip.
It's been pretty good that Sunday.
Yeah, I actually like the raise, but
I don't think I would have, in whatever the third, fourth hand of the tournament. I don't think I would have either.
oh, this
But he
pot
could
is
have.
huge for level 1.
That's almost more of a reason to do it, though. So somebody you just got top pair, 10 kicker, like you only do beat bluffs at that point. So it's not like he wants to make some big stand. But he's betting again, and properly. Nice bet.
Bit of a blocker bet. I like the sizing too because he's blocking the straight. I get it. He doesn't want his opponents betting more than that, and he's trying to get a good price.
All assuming that he can sometimes make this bet with the stone nuts. I totally agree.
No, because we have the next 2 weeks.
And those merge bets are so interesting to me, and he does get called by Enright.
There you go. Good bet.
Wow, and Josh taking a huge lead on level 1. That's so massive.
That's a good bet there. That's tough to get caught off there, and he bet and got called. That's a good bet. A lot of people would have checked called there, tried to catch somebody bluffing, but 3 ways a bluff's pretty unlikely, so he went for the value. That's a good bet.
Yeah, and that's what I tell. My girlfriend's getting more into playing poker, and I tell her a good rule of thumb is try not to bet bluff into 3, 4 people.
We get it, Carlos. You have a girlfriend. We understand.
Are you actually the same one from when you hired me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, no offense. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
a very long time ago.
Yeah, I love to start at the final table. That's why these guys do it. They don't get enough final table experience. We made the final table. They take a picture, send it to their wives. Honey, I'm doing it.
I'm gonna do it so my backers can watch and see me get unlucky.
Depends on the player.
Yeah, $1,500 for it.
MGM Bob with a mystery hand opening for 3 bigs. And you know, I like when we have some mystery hands where we can't see the action because then
mystery hand time. Oh, MGM Bob. Now that's a good one to be a mystery hand.
yeah, because then you get to actually feel what it's like to be one of the players and try to see what's his range, what cards could he have.
I agree with you because every time I'm doing this and I'm seeing the cards, I have to be like, I know I see the cards. I'm trying to pretend like you don't. So now we actually don't. And it's with, he was the razor, huh? Okay, let's see this hand. Shout out Mark Schimmelfennig with the shimmy there from the Wiz.
And from the open, from Bob's open, that's his range.
I mean,
King, queen?
Yeah, I mean, a bet that has no chance to fail here almost. We're seeing the cards, obviously. Oh, Bob.
Interesting. Maybe he's got like an ace-10.
Look at this from Jason. Oh, he has a pair. I thought it was stone bluff, but it's a good bet.
Okay, I will.
And do you want?
Wonder what Bob had there. Must have had like a middle pair, huh?
Very curious.
What do you think he had?
I think he had ace-10 somewhere in that
Ace
range.
10?
Maybe
I
a
don't know. He
suited
might have
ace.
called with ace-10. He could have had like ace-9. I believe like ace-9 or ace-8, like maybe a suited ace-8, something like that. Ace-middle.
I kind of feel the same.
He went a little quick if he... Yeah, I said a pair, but I don't think he had like a 7s or 8s or something. I don't think he had that. He might have.
It's possible. That's in his range as well.
Your hand over at the end. Were you surprised?
But he really didn't... A king and a queen out there. He did not think about it.
Were you heads up?
So that was away from whatever he had.
Action
On the river?
At the end.
Yeah.
The donkey kept having the raise.
John?
But it doesn't tell me how much, so I had to figure that out.
I always love getting to watch Jim play because I know deep down inside he's an action player and he has to pull himself
I
back.
think so. Yeah, I can believe.
I think the favorites are winning a lot. There hasn't been too many.
Yeah, Jim's a player.
Oh
That's
yeah.
for sure.
I told him when I have my home game going, he's welcome every time.
Yeah.
Well, just my bracket.
It's just weird. Jim. I met Jim afterwards. I've already got 2 friends that are called the Wiz. Now he's the
oh,
third.
Yeah.
The Wizards. Yeah, you know one of the Wizzes. But I had a Wiz before that Wiz.
No, I did not.
I figured you'd bark at me. Yeah, I know.
No.
Sometimes I run into the Wiz at
Well, hopefully he
MGM.
didn't say that.
Still see him once in a while, yeah.
Kind of like I go out in lava. I was. Me and Neil, I want to see if I could have MGM Bob on. Let's rate 1,000.
15 to go. I was thinking
Oh, what's up, Dwayne? Miss you too, buddy.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not gonna be up here all that much actually for the Millie, but
Oh no?
maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll see it. Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play. I got Pistons season tickets this year, and the playoffs start right during it. So I got to see when the games are. I might try to sneak 1 or 2 in if I can play day 2. But if I got a game on day 2, I'm going to the game. I don't care. Might play in one of the. There is no other events during it, is there? Is there other events?
No, just the Millie.
Careful now.
On April 9th.
Yeah.
And I really like that call on the turn from Bob.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, we can see the cards, but exactly like Andy has, if he has nothing, let him continue to try and hang himself.
Or if he does, the most likely is an ace, and he's going to try it for value again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good call.
And yeah, like the only card you're afraid of is an ace on the river. Everything else, you're putting money in the middle most of the time.
Mostly being a contrarian. One thing I will say why I kind of like raising a little bit on the turn there is because it is 4 suited. Like when he bets the river, like sometimes you want to bet big in those spots with hands you might not have when like a draw misses. But there was no draws really that he could be semi-bluffing with. So sometimes you want to just raise there, and if he has the ace, if it's a good enough kicker, he's going to call you. But I don't know. That was a weird spot, but it's tough to get. Andy kind of thought there for a second. If there would have been a draw or 2 missed, he might have called him with that king high.
And that's something interesting that we saw. Now we see Josh has a big chip lead. My style in these formats is really small ball.
I'm not pretty sure.
Small ball early on because people make mistakes, as we've seen people putting in a lot of chips with the unsuited small connectors.
You don't have to get
But when you go for it,
Get documented.
I mean, honestly, Josh won a big pot on thin value. I mean, that was
huge.
nobody. I don't think anybody else at the table would have won that. Hands switched around that big of a pot. So that were his. I don't know. I'm sure these guys played with each other a lot, and they sit and goes too, and they have seen him mouse-wise, so they know him a little bit. That might have got him the call there too.
Oh yeah.
That's
Like
all.
I said, he's one of those action players that plays it well. And that's where the best players really shine, is in the action, in the deep end. Enray's shoving. I don't mind this shove. Keeps him alive, chip him up to 25K. It would be different if he had, like say 30K, 40K. I don't mind the shove. It is a bit big, but it's okay.
5-3.
One thing I'll say is, just a regular 3-bet kind of puts you in no man's land. You raise it to, even if you make it a small raise, make it like 4,000, and then you got 18,000 back, and the pot's already 8,000. Now it's just an awkward setup. So
22-7.
my hunch says still a little bit too big. If it was under 20,000, makes it a lot better, but don't hate it either. Oh my God, TK in the 5-3.
Oh my goodness.
How committed is he? The answer is as committed as he needs to be. The 5-3. I know that. I know the graphics say he's only 33%, but I guarantee you he's at least 80% favored here. TK 3-5 offsuit.
This is some action. TK showing a lot of heart.
Yes, he put his money where his mouth is.
100%. Oh my goodness. You were right, 80%. Enright's a dog.
A king counterfeits him.
Oh my God.
That don't look like a counterfeit card.
Yeah,
I can't
that-
see what it is, but it looks like a middling card. The 5-3 TK and Enright is out.
We're on the stream, man. I can't fold it on the
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, if it was just in a tournament, you could fold it quietly and nobody would know. But
Oh my goodness. That was awesome.
Whoa, it's called the TK in a very small circle.
Man.
I mean, there's a chance that sets off the sit and go too, and now everybody starts splashing around. We'll see.
Oh, I agree. That just made this game fun.
Yes.
It has
Are you
to.
playing Thursday, Bob?
Huh?
Are you going to play Thursday?
Man, what are we, level 2? We've seen some madness.
Are we even on level 2? Yeah, are we even on level 2?
I don't even know if we're on level 2, and this is some madness.
Game Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see momentarily, but wow.
Yeah,
What
I
a
think we
hand.
are on level 2.
Tuesday's more fun now.
No, still 500. That's where it started. 3-5. First round.
Did you?
Yeah. 3-5 came on the ball.
Had pocket sixes I wanted to call.
Well, for the crowd of you didn't bet enough,
Yeah.
Enright did everything he could. Whenever he gets stuck down, so you didn't bet enough. He did absolutely everything he could to just take it down. Unbelievable.
I was thinking, you know, if you were folding like ace jack or something.
And for TK, so good for your image in this tournament. He's still loose, but if you can tighten up,
I bet you, yeah.
you're a huge favorite.
Tighten up and catch somebody, catch one more good pie, yeah.
MGM hitting, Bob hitting huge.
Oh, yeah, bottom 2 here. Nobody's got a 10, though.
The Wizard leading out with the gutter.
Is that double gutter? No.
No, single gutter. I think with no spade, I would have preferred to see a check out of me, but keeping his VPIP up, he can be very wide here.
I don't hate it. It takes a certain hand to kind of hit that range. Spades obviously does. There, there's like 7, 8s, 9s, those straight cards, but nobody really acted like they had anything. I don't hate it.
I like
Too many
it.
people.
I like the gutter. Yeah, too many people is why I don't like it.
Yeah.
But if you are gonna semi-bluff, I do prefer the gutters over the open enders, because when he raises like that, you can fold like not even worry about it.
And they don't see it coming when you hit.
Yeah.
And eighth.
Out of all these players, which player do you
Go
believe?
to MGM.
Do I believe?
Yeah, when they bet it, and you're like, okay, he probably has it.
All 9 players were winners.
I mean, the answer's Buddha, probably.
I kind of agree.
He'll make bluffs. I'm not saying he doesn't.
He likes those merger bluffs like we saw Josh do.
Yeah, he can bluff in certain spots.
So it was a 10-player.
But I always just believe Buddha.
All 8
Andy too. I believe Andy.
I'm on the opposite on Andy. I never believe him.
Everybody was winning.
Often to my
I
detriment,
got to my
but
car and he said, I'm going to take a snapshot of this.
I like the sizing, the 1500. Yeah, you have a hand that you don't want to play so deep with, but you want action
Everybody in the game's winner except.
this early
it's
on.
really early and deep. I agree.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
He didn't feel
Where is that?
Oh,
You must have set a.
Oh,
a record
6-7.
for the streak.
6-7.
I don't know if it's ever occurred before.
The last time I played this 10K, that's what I got knocked out with.
Yeah. 6-7 and 7-8's gonna play some hand here. Let's see what Andy has to say.
Pretty sure it's the first time ever on.
And in my shoes with no club, I'm letting this go.
A bet and a call. I agree with you.
10 o'clock. 4 hours. into
One,
the
maybe
streak.
you can think about it and maybe try to bluff a turn. But 2 people, I agree with you. It's early.
How you feeling, Bob? How'd you fold?
Good, I got half of it back.
Oh wait, there was
last
not a bet. Okay.
No, you're
Yep.
not.
He
There's
got
no-
folded, then he. Oh!
night. Shower.
Club though.
Might just be allergies.
Yeah. I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't feel like driving.
No big deal. 7 card straight for the Wiz.
Unfortunately for Jim, there's just not really anything Jason can call with
Yeah,
here.
that ran out pretty bad on Jason. Like even in the Worlds, he was good with the pair. He's not after those cards.
She's fine.
And from the turn check, basically kind of, he might bet a jack, knowing he's going to check back the river in a lot of situations.
That was Rosie.
Yeah.
She spent so much money in that.
Ty asking a good question when the next regular Joe show is.
I thought it died
I
like three years
believe that
before he
is
died.
on Tuesday. Vic, our main guy, is on a bit of a vacation here, so we're trying to put it together.
Nobody's
in his
earned it more.
absence.
600 to go now, guys.
Yep, nobody's earned it more for sure.
Try to bring the dog in there, drinking coffee. Toby calls me, he's like, that dog fucking licked my balls. And then he tried to bring the dog back, like,
I raised
it was
1,500
probably 6 months later. He's like, no, you're thinking of something. I said, I promise you I know exactly who you are.
8 call, 9 call.
Yeah, it looks like Tuesday according to the online schedule.
I don't like it there either.
Now we're starting to see all these players with the real hands. No more messing around.
Yeah, a bunch of pretty hands here. And yeah, Flynn here gonna definitely call last to act with that beauty hand getting the odds.
Check.
That's an action flop, eh? Oh, Jack 9 of diamonds.
bet 2,000.
Philip Blake says Jack 9 of diamonds. Hard to argue.
And I like that sizing too. Especially this deep, a lot of turn cards change the texture so much.
Love the sizing actually. Now that I think about it. What is this? MGM Bob.
MGM Bob spicing it up, getting out of line at the right time with second pair.
Is this the right time? I don't know. If Philip might just jam it here, and he's going to take it down if he does. Probably. He's got 30,000. I don't think Bob's going to call him. What is it, 5,000 to call?
If I'm Philip, I actually really like jamming it,
Yeah.
blocking the 8-9, and you have the overpairs more than he does. Oh, I
Yeah,
like
well
that.
Played, buddy. Well played. See, honestly, that's why I don't like the raise. You can get blown off there, but it is only those big draws that blow you off of it. So maybe it's not so bad.
Part of what I think Bob was thinking is he doesn't have a lot. How many 10s are in his range, and how many 8-9s? Not so many. So
agree.
that's probably why he raised.
That was hilarious.
And then when it gets shoved in your face, you kind of have to fold. Like, worst case and best case scenario, he's got some draw.
Yeah.
10 is no good there, right?
I just feel like with the other people in the pot, I just want to see a turn rather than raising and see what happens there. But it all makes sense.
You'll find
Nice
out
hand.
later.
And that's the beauty about deep stack poker more than just having 10 big blinds.
Right.
It's like you really
Right.
play turns and rivers the whole board. You gotta like really maneuver a lot more.
Yeah. If this was a final table of a full field tournament, like one bet and a raise on the flop is like everybody.
All
You're
in.
just all in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't fold at that point.
49.
That's what I love about tournaments with good structure too. Is I want to see 25 bigs at the final table.
Yeah.
When it gets down, everyone has less than 10. It's so rough.
Call if you want.
See, me personally, with TK's image, if I'm Jim, I like 3-betting him. Because a hand like this, calling, you're letting a lot of other players in there
Big blind?
for cheap. Especially Buddha with the suited connectors, and Josh with the suited connectors. Now when you hit your king, your queen, you don't know how good you are considering there's 3 other players in the hand.
Yeah, honestly, I do agree there. King Queen's good for blocking the big hands, and then what he's done is invited the button in, who's like people think they want that in, but honestly, you kind of don't because it's so easy. You get this $2,000 bet, you're not getting paid off later.
Buddha with the 10-8 suited. What?
Or Buddha can do that.
Try it again. See what happens. Jesus Christ, we had the same hand.
Buddha heard me. He said he's like, oh, Eli would believe me. I got to bluff these guys, and it just goes right to it. Makes me look bad.
But that's something Buddha does well, is he can change gears.
I agree. Yeah.
And that's what I like to see.
I also say that playing Buddha in cash games, so this is actually a rarity watching him play a tournament
We
here.
got diamonds.
He can be pretty nitty in tournaments sometimes. As we see the opposite right now,
Reward
but
to the table. Think twice before you raise my big blind.
Did you win that hand? Wolfers down there? He's wolfing
you
like
tell him,
I
Buddha.
raised with 10 high.
Is this your small blind?
9 raise 2,000.
Now what?
I ain't looked yet.
Mushroom hand.
If you had to look for the last one, that don't make a whole lot of sense.
It projects more strength when I look.
Oh.
TK just hoping Buddha does that again.
Well, he's been setting up this image for this spot.
Lucky on this hand.
7-3, even if he wanted to, he's not doing it.
But like we were saying last hand, Jim's pretty lucky he didn't 3-bet him here.
Bubble shows up.
If he would have 3-bet him here, he would have got it. Probably it shoved in his face, but I don't know. Maybe he's gonna trap with a hand like Jack. See post flop.
Maybe Josh has been quiet for a minute though. Is he? Maybe he's got some ill intentions right here.
Josh definitely is one of those players that's aware of
Just
TK's
calling
image.
though. Talks himself into a call. He wanted the raise though. That was my feeling.
Action on 5
Great flop for TK.
I bet 7,000.
Goes big too. Goes very big. Over full pot. Wow, and getting called.
Should make this like a series, charge like $5.75.
This could be dangerous for Josh because the pot's getting bloated. And he has TK covered.
And then, top
Five
five.
mana, three.
We all see it.
Oh,
But you- it'll check- it'll
Yeah,
check
these are
people
big
in.
stacks,
I heard him
huh?
say
Yeah.
that. I heard him say it.
8,000.
Did he make it 8?
8,000.
Oh, for 8, Josh. Yeah, he's gonna call again. It's basically the same bet. It was 7,000 on the flop,
Yeah, I thought it was
8,000 on the turn. You can't call to fold that turn.
Alright, it's a better
An undercard.
I do like that.
I was wondering if Josh was going to try to bluff a club, but we got a brick on the river.
And if I'm TK, that's a brick river, brick turn. I'm going for value.
Like a series, you know?
I mean, that's somewhat of a reason to check, though. It just depends on what do you think Josh was doing, bluffing or calling with a pair. And kind of with the clubs out there, I would think that a bluff would be a little more likely. And I might have checked, hoping to
Sure
reduce.
you were. Alright, guys, Patrick's coming in.
But as he had the pair, and the bet would have worked better.
You want to raise.
And was there 2 clubs on that flop?
Yeah, there's 2 clubs on the flop. That's what I'm saying.
He does have a higher pocket pair than a 10.
2 clubs on the flop. It just bricked out.
Go, Patrick.
And we see N right out. We're down to 8 players. Josh leading the pack.
Still 9 in there, Los.
9 in there?
'Cause remember,
Oh, we started 10-handed?
yeah, he came late.
Oh, okay.
Buddha came late. It was 9 to start. That's what you're thinking. And then Buddha came and made it 10, and then Enright got knocked out. There's the prize pool for today. We got the full 10 out there. 3K up for first place. 3 places getting money. It'll be interesting when we get down to certainly 5 and 4, but if not 6 people, see how some strategies change. We're kind of mostly playing cash game poker, nice and deep.
They have that Canterbury.
Not a lot of ICM situations gonna arise just yet.
It screwed up the
And we've seen action. It's been splashy.
It has been.
Bad beat
Very
was a quarter
splashy.
million.
They're not scared.
Everybody's calling with any pair, any suited.
Here's another raise. BetMGM Bob. Here's the ace-10 you thought he had earlier. Maybe he did.
You never know where you're at.
That's exactly what he made it.
Craziest thing. People calling huge raises pre-flop, and you're like, well, you got deuces or aces? I have no idea.
Yeah, they got that in Minnesota.
Do they?
Yeah, but in Whistler too, they got pretty big.
Shock-a-peek.
During a tournament?
So will I see you out for the series this year?
The World Series?
Yeah.
I mean, the short answer, yeah, probably. I still got my old roommates out there. And I plan on going for a week, but
Yep.
will I play like
Screws the
tournaments or anything? Probably not. I'm not honestly a big tournament guy. They run them at the World Series there. They have the 2040 mix games like going all the time. I'll probably play that a lot.
I was there.
Well, if you're there towards the end of June, hit me up. We'll go get
All right.
lunch.
All right.
We got table share.
I hit quad kings the one
Yeah, my
time.
roommates kept the house I used to live in. It's right by like between South Point and Silverton. So it's
Oh,
not
I
far fetched.
love South Point.
Mhm.
That's my favorite by far. Because I like bowling and I like the movies.
Yeah, I worked there for a minute. It's a nice place.
Really?
Right after it was a job after COVID, they were like the first one to open.
I had, it was, the flop was Jack 8-6, 9-6s.
Got a little flop going here now. Nothing happening for MGM Bob, but Josh with the mystery hand is the one betting out here, and 6-9 just folds. I wonder what he had.
They folded it when I was there.
Yeah, very curious to what he had. He could have had a lot of draws there.
60
It could have been a lot of hands, right?
Could
Could have been almost anything.
I played 60 hours every week. It was great.
We call ahead and there's 150 people in one. I folded a pre-flop. I had Jack 9 of clubs. I would have flopped open in a straight flush, hit it on the turn. The other guy flopped quad kids. I had nightmares about that for weeks.
Was it when it was that high? During that time?
I was there both times it hit for the million. A table right next to me.
Yeah, we
My
were.
neighbor was on, got table share one.
Call.
The worst part about it was
Yeah, the blinds are up now, 3 and 6.
I folded Jack 9 of clubs because I was
Nice slow
talking
structure to start, I
to
guess.
the waitress.
You're gonna
Normally I'm calling.
you wouldn't be playing.
So I
Back in the
think
day, I was
Jim
losing,
raised to
Bobby.
12 and Jason called. I think the graphics are a little off right now.
There's money in front of Wiz, yeah.
Hey, what about the guy the other night? I don't think he's coming back, is he?
Okay.
MGM Bob? Great.
Yeah, he said.
Oh yeah, he was tighter than me.
I don't even know what we're talking.
Oh, you didn't watch?
How do you feel about the Jack 3 suit and the small blind calling here?
I mean, I'm not calling there.
Yeah, me personally, I'm a bit of an overfolder in the small blind.
Depends on the situation. There was a time it's either raise or fold out of the small blind. That's already changing a little bit. There are calls in there, but I just don't think Jack 3 is one. I'm mostly tight, yeah.
Nobody with anything here.
He always plays like that.
That should take it down, in my opinion, with the hands that these players all have. Even Andy with the double gutter can't really do much.
Yeah. Just too many people. They just got the flush. You're dead. People with the flush bet in those big, in the big multi-way pots, they bet out even if they with the flop flush. They slow play it less often. So, but he wants to see, and he makes it.
It was total bullshit.
Oh, he did call?
He called and made the nuts.
Wow,
Made the straight.
And that's the absolute best turn card for him. Jim might call too, because he turned value.
Yeah, he did. That's why he checked instead of.
Called money management.
And you can't fault him for calling this. It's a really good price.
I got done telling you, Andy's the one I believe the least. See, look, Jim agrees with me.
But he's always been rock solid locksmith. Are you fucking serious?
Somebody else's favorite. That one is.
Nice low value bet from Andy. Made it look sus enough. Got looked up.
I would have looked him up too. The price was just too good.
I think I would have looked him up too. There was hands that missed. Big ace, ace of hearts certainly comes to mind.
You tried bluffing on the river. It was your own damn fault. I checked it to you.
Bit under the weather, Colonel.
But then you raised
Well, I hope you feel better. Thank you for stopping in.
Hey, what's up, Colonel? Good to see you. I ain't heard from you in a minute.
You didn't have anything. You missed your
No, I know.
draw.
Yeah.
Let's move to the areas. Where you at, Scuggs? You definitely got to check this out if you play poker of any sort of variety at all. This is the spot to be.
Oh, yes.
Check us out, reservepoker.com, to check our full listing for the tournament, daily tournaments, and the MILLIE, of course, starting on April 9th.
And if you're new to poker, we have free rolls, so you can come and practice and not have to risk too much. And this is where Jim gets a little dangerous, is I don't believe him when he bets, and neither are these players going to believe him, but he has the goods. Kangs.
I don't remember what I had. That was my only opportunity.
But I will say he has been limping in a lot.
Raised to 6.
Raised 6,000.
Oh, Buddha raising to 6.
You had a flush draw, straight draw on the turn, and then you bricked out on the river. When I checked it to you,
Yeah,
you
me
didn't know
personally,
what it
this
cost.
deep.
Standard ABC.
Oh, wow. We have a cooler in progress.
What is he talking about?
I want to see what happens with Phil here because
I'm trying to gamble here.
Played on the stream Tuesday.
I know.
And if you're Jim, you just have to raise this. There's so much dead money in there, and you can get value for your monster.
there's a world. I want to see what Philip does. There's a world he gets away from this.
That's a good sizing. That's a sizing of where you want action, but you're also pressing it.
That's a good. I agree with you there too. I was saying about the thing. Oh,
Cooler alert.
I am the opposite of correct.
8s or 9s.
At least I'm not drawing.
8s or 9s.
8 and 9.
Well, let's see if Patrick still has a job after this hand.
I didn't see anyone fold an ace, did you?
I don't think I did either. The flop. Oh my God.
This is what I was saying, Jim. You don't believe him, and they
No
just get
heart
lucky.
spot. A jack chops the pot.
Oh.
6.
Gonna throw up.
And the whiz is down to scraps. Wow.
He got it in great. Got it in fabulous for 80 bigs pre, 40 bigs pre, or something like that. Right, something like that.
$93,000 pot, so they put in about 40 apiece, 45 apiece.
Oh.
There's some dead money in there. I don't know where it went. Somewhere between 40 and 45 apiece they put in. Yeah, he won 50,400 there, so he had 40 to 43 to start.
Is that the same two?
And the cards don't even read.
Is that the same two?
Did it not read my diamonds earlier?
Oh yeah, I wonder if it's the same card. There might be a dead card. That's why it wasn't the two hands. But there wasn't one on that hand. I don't know what they're talking about.
Please deal Jimmy 2 points. Go back.
Huh?
So the biggest tournament I recently didn't do so well in, I was at the final table of a ring event.
I mean, you can't.
I'm all in with
You
ace
can't put
king.
me on
My
loser
opponent
than
has
you think,
kings,
right?
and I did not hit the ace. And people do it. People do. I saw Mizraki do it. We saw it here.
The winners, they hit them ace kings when somebody else has kings. Everybody else, they just lose. That's the cooler, and that's the end of their night.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Disgusting.
26.
This does make me want to play more tournaments now, though. Just looks fun.
Tournaments, there's nothing more fun than running deep in a tournament, but it's such a commitment.
There's nothing more miserable than, you know, finishing like top 30%.
Oh, what I think is miserable is final tabling and getting like ninth. I feel like that's worse than bubbling in a lot of instances. Especially when you have a lot of chips and you're like, I can make a deep run. I can win this thing.
26.
Top 30% is like just a waste of time. You never had a chance. It's like you get to the final table. It's like, well, I put myself in a good spot and I ran bad, or whatever happened. Even if you did punt it, you put yourself in a chance to do something. Top 30%, man, you get those sometimes and you never even feel like you're in it. You just kind of linger around trying to make some things happen, and then you just kind of go out and you're not even really close, and it's just a waste of hours.
Check, check.
But I'm a cash game grump. I like cash games. Come and go as you want.
5,000.
Bet 5,000.
Snap call correctly. Bob gets there on him this time.
Did he just call for the club? Basically saying his hand?
You can just bet one of them if you want.
That means all in, Bob, when you do that.
That was hilarious.
Technically a 600 bet there on the river, but still.
I think he said 25.
Oh, did he? What was he betting? 25 what? 100 or 1,000?
You snap that 5K in there pretty quick. Bad call.
Yeah. I mean, when he called when he was.
Yeah, fella and TK basically with 2 stacks now.
Hand you talking about?
Buddha apparently hasn't played a hand yet. 50,000.
I hated the call.
Buddha didn't. No, he bluffed for the 10-8. But yeah.
Just ended up, man. He had to bluff just to keep it even.
Yeah, I don't even know how he's at 50,000.
It's weird, ain't it?
It's 1,500.
Yeah, he didn't play pots though, you're right.
In a raise from the 8. So, I like this in the hijack because you're the chip leader of the tournament. I like kind of putting the pressure and starting to get in there when I have everyone covered.
And here's why I don't.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Oh.
Wiz was in the big blind with 2,600.
No, but then I like it because you know his range. Your ace kind of crushes his range. He's forced in there.
So I would think, yeah, but you're inviting other. I think you're inviting other people into the pot, which is what you don't want with ace deuce. Ace deuce is like, you know, yeah, you're okay being all in against the guy who has to shove 2,600, but against the other ones, it's like, you know, what flop do you like that doesn't contain an ace, and then you're against 2 people who are just calling. Do you even really like an ace? So it's just really hard to play these hands.
Try raising
multi-way.
and see what he says.
I would have rather have.
Trick hand.
I think I would have folded it with somebody with 2,600 in there, but
I want to ask him if it's open. Even though I know the answer.
Yeah, with how things turned out,
It's not.
I think the fold would have been for the best.
all that said, he's got the best hand.
Action is definitely open. It was 600. He made
I feel like Jim's got a good
900.
40% to win
This
this.
is 100% open.
It says 29, feels like 40.
Yeah.
But now you know.
Your math is correct.
Oh, I called it. He's now he's got a good hand here.
Check.
Imagine he comes back to win it from 2,600. What a story.
You already checked.
That is why I said I like
didn't check.
having them.
I check. I ain't checking this hand, that's for sure. 5,000.
He ain't lying. Not checking that hand.
Did you see my hand?
I kind of interpret that as a little bit of weakness sometimes, because if he had a strong hand, he would try to go under the radar a little
Yeah.
bit.
I got a lot.
But Bob's one of those guys that he would do it with a strong
If there's
hand.
anybody who could do it, I was just about to say that it's MGM Bob. You might be leaning a little bit towards a weaker hand, but not always.
I was gonna do it if you weren't here.
And look at
Wiz
that.
holding on with 20,000.
No, 10.
2 pair.
Oh, 10 on the sides. There's side
Man, I
pot.
wanted
Yeah.
to knock him out with his hand again.
Boom.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It's a quadruple up.
Yeah, you only got 2,000.
Let's go. A little
Oh yeah, he
redemption.
did bet. I forgot he bet after the flop.
A little redemption for getting those kings cracked and some hope.
Yeah.
Hard time.
I don't know. I just.
A lot more hope than 2600. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Hard time. Yeah, you think.
Especially he was in the big blind there now. He's got all the time in the world to wait for a round, find a hand.
Clean.
Scuggs, we're excited to have you down. Let us know if you want to play in one of these shows, you want to do any tournaments or free rolls, or we got it all. And our 5th annual Millie's coming up. That's the best value tournament in this side of the country. $620, $1 million guaranteed. That we crush that guarantee. That's April 9th through the 19th. Put it on your calendar.
Yeah, Scuggs, where'd you come from in Vegas? Where'd you play at? Like, where'd you live at? Like, I just moved back from Vegas last Christmas, so I've been back just over a year now.
With a full kit. Wow, what are you buying? A couple thousand? No, I mean, even
Vegas has gotten expensive.
The most you can get in a hand
I
is 500.
had a 6 setup.
Oh, you had a good situation going?
Yeah, we had a 4-bedroom house. I paid $620 a month for the master bedroom with my own bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah, for the most part, what you're saying is correct. But we got there before COVID, and the landlord liked us. Kept roommates that paid rent. I had a good setup.
Bit of an action flop considering Andy opened, and you both players hitting a piece of this.
I mean, if you're gonna play these cards, yeah, well, can't ask for a whole lot more.
We're at Cape Coral, so we go south and go to Hard Rock and Hollywood, or go north and go to Tampa. You always go south.
That's on the south side or the.
Yes, on the south side. We typically.
Oh, Andy.
That's gonna get him paid. If I'm
I bet you will,
Jason,
yeah.
I do not believe Andy here.
Where do you stay?
Wow, and Andy bet's pretty healthy. I feel like he could have went a little bigger too.
I swear, I was about to say, I think this was a spot for a healthy bet.
Yeah, Jackie.
You definitely putting him in a bluffer, you know.
They'll send us.
Regardless of your sizing, just the way the pot went down, it's pretty polar. So yeah, it would have been bigger with the big hand.
Something I've been working on is when to overbet, and that's one of those situations I like the
You
overbet.
just got to be. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to implement. If you don't overbet, you don't overbet. You know what I mean? And you can't just come out once a tournament and overbet.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of having to be so balanced. People say like you have to. I don't think people are paying attention enough to. If I have like a bluff there, if I have ace queen, I like overbetting. If I have a 6, I like overbetting.
I agree with your premise, but people who say people pick up on vibes still. You know what I mean? If you're playing a lot of hands, they're going to think different of you. Even if you might just be on a run and you play 4 or 5 hands in a row, and now people think you're loose, even though you still got to tighten up. Even though you were maybe playing tight in the first place, you just had a sick run or something like that. It's all about people are. They do remember the near future or the near past.
I agree.
Like things that happened recently. So.
25. I didn't go to the show.
We got.
There's a whole lot of chips there.
Said he was in Henderson. That's usually where I stay when I go out there for the series. It's a very nice area.
Yeah, I lived right on the border. I was in Vegas technically, but I was right on the border of Henderson. I was 2 minutes away. Dealt at I never dealt at any of those Open Resorts World. I played
26?
You probably dealt to me then at some point. I played Raoul's 4-8 mixed games once in a blue moon.
Sad to hear about Resorts World. I really liked playing there.
Beautiful room. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful casino. It's kind of a shame, that whole casino, though, if you humbly ask me.
said I could, so.
We got a flip going on here.
Yep.
One player is statistical favorite. Don't know how Jason is a favorite, but I guess
All the
he
aces
is.
and kings are live, and the 9's probably gone.
More money for
I know the dead cards.
Patrick?
Oh, I guess that's why he's a favorite. Vegas was built on 3%, 2%. It was 6 actually, but
Bang. And Jason doubles there. Nobody out. Enright comes and checks out the situation. Damn, nobody else out yet?
some days Ace King is horrible. Today, it seems like Ace King is the hand.
And then getting it in 4 times in the last 6 years.
What's that?
What?
Yeah, 2013. So you're there younger than me. I got there. I was there 7 years. Beginning of 2019. Worked at Green Valley and then
When
South
those races,
Point
Bob?
for a
Shut
while.
up. I know one.
Every month we're running satellites here. A WSOP package.
Oh yeah, those
It's
are excellent.
It's a $130 buy-in, I believe, and then you get a. If you win a seat, you go into the $1,200 buy-in, and that will get you. If you win that, it's a $12,000 package to Vegas.
Yeah, anybody who wants to play those, even the anybody listening that's likes bigger tournaments, just buying in for the 1,200. A bunch of people did that. Those were, I thought, awesome tournaments.
Oh yeah, I'm
Everybody
doing that.
loved those.
I warned your ass.
And that's how you get a little roll going, and you don't have to put so much in.
Yeah.
Work your way there. Where else are you gonna do it?
Call. That's it.
Yeah.
Check.
Both got the suited connectors, and one of them hit and the other one didn't. Buddha doesn't know how right he was there. He had him dominated.
Can't remember what I read.
He's right. He was lucky.
Looks good.
Not for the reasons he thought.
Call it a coincidence that I raised. Next time I'm all in.
What time is the Queen Hearts?
What if you put 8, 9 in there? It'll be 8. 4.
And Bob asking what time is the Queen of Hearts. For those who don't know, we run a Queen of Hearts promotion. It's a $5 per ticket raffle, and if your ticket gets pulled, you have the opportunity to pull a card. If you pull the Queen of Hearts, I think it's 13,250, something like that. So it's a great value. You have to play in one of the tournaments, so it really juices up the tournament. And that's a fan favorite. Last time we ran this promotion, it got up to 50,000. It was insane. From $5 to 50 grand. Oh, it was
Yeah, the last one was wild.
Piece right now?
I'm picturing the guy. You remember what his name was? Who won it? From Flint.
No, I don't remember.
Super nice guy. He comes up here for the big events.
Josh, definitely gonna squeeze here with all that dead money in there.
I see it's 2.
And we can see him holding the chips.
This is what I thought was coming earlier, but finally he's got the hand. He's been, he got that big stack early, and unlike last time, when he was around it, he's kind of sat back on it. He's trying to. I feel like he's, hoping people who have seen him in the past, trying to make an adjustment. But here he has the goods, and everybody thinks he's bluffing. But I don't know if anybody has anything to call with him. MGM Bob's the only one who could even think about it.
MGM Bob looks like he wants to gamble. He has this look in his eye.
Yeah.
Makes the good fold.
He wishes he could show a bluff here so bad, but he can't.
Do you have anything?
I mean, yeah, but not 20,000.
What you had?
King 10 of hearts.
Oh, I had
2,000?
Yeah, now the Wiz with 8,000. He needs to find a hand where he can just get it in and try and triple up again.
New school disagrees with you, man. The 10 big blind, a lot. There's people raising and folding off of 10 big blinds now.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little bit different here with the sit and go, I do think, but yeah, there's certainly times you can min raise and then some action gets in there. If you're crushed, you're crushed. And basically the idea is 4 and 5 big blinds is more than people gave credit for in the past.
Oh, I completely agree with
But
that.
it might be different here.
Not really my style, but no, I agree. That is definitely a thing.
I feel like my what I was just saying is actually worse in this. It might be just jamming at this point at 10 bigs just because there's still so many total blinds in the tournament for the sit and go for where you're at. That might be more like ICM based too.
Oh boy. Open seat. Oh wait. Not yet.
All I'm saying is 10 big isn't just an auto jam like it used to be. Used to be like 15 bigs, right? For a minute there, it even winded out. 15 and 20s are just open ripping and stuff.
For sure. That's more my style as well.
There's been a lot of metas for that kind of stuff, and they all have their, upsides and downsides. They went through people doing them a lot because they work. And there's multiple ways to win at this game.
Bob just shoving it in even with the ace high.
When you know, you know.
That's a dangerous thing to do, but I guess no one raised pre-flop, So they can kind of believe you have the best ace, or if they do have an ace, it's not that good.
Oh, you don't want me to count?
Might have been a frustration shove even. People get righteous with their big pair sometimes.
He shows a queen. What about you? Are you do you like getting down to 4 or 5 big blinds?
Yeah.
You let it get down there?
Yeah. If the time needs to it, yeah. I mean, obviously, thing changes and I'm opening up before that, but sometimes I'm not going to force an issue that shouldn't be forced. I don't want to, at least. I mean, obviously.
The way I feel is if the average chip stack is around 20 big blinds, I'm okay with getting down to 5.
Yeah.
But if the average chip stack is 100 big blinds...
That is what I'm saying about this. I agree with exactly what you're saying. The shorter the field is for average big blinds, the more you can do. The more you can let yourself go down. Honestly, we're on the same page there.
Everyone's got a grade.
Ron, good evening, Ron. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. We got some action for you today.
Oh.
This is the 550 sit and go. We already got an elimination, so we're down to 9-handed. Thank you for stopping in. And
Ron Muir, good to see you, buddy. I'm sure we'll see him around for the Millie. If he doesn't already have satellite seats.
Probably does.
Probably does.
2,500.
Here comes Buddha. Dead man's hand.
Yeah, I put your chips in there. That's right, I put your chips in there.
Buddha raising big.
You're right.
A little
a
over
big
3
bet.
bigs with the ace-8 suited.
I guess it's not too crazy.
No, yeah, I thought it was bigger than it was.
So we'll not.
So
No,
did I.
that's pretty standard live.
I was thinking it was 600. Yeah. There's still a lot of big blinds here. They do want to start. It's starting to creep up there now.
Goes quick enough with
Just
that.
as far as actually putting some pressure on some of the smaller stacks. Obviously, the Wiz with short there, but MGM Bob, he's. I feel like he feels he's a little shorter than he actually is. Like when he's at the 20 and just thinking about, and then jamming those queens and stuff. I feel like he's not as desperate as he thinks he is.
And in a situation like that, I prefer to go into check call. If I am very stubborn, I'm not throwing away my queens.
Why, yes,
I like
was
giving them a
thinking
chance
you.
to bluff.
I agree with you there. Sometimes I'm too stubborn to fold, but I at least want to get some money when I am good. That's what Andy does here. That does seem like a unlikely board for Buddha's opening range, but the 8 did drill him.
I have a feeling the only card that Buddha's going to probably end up not calling this is like a 10. A 10 of hearts probably scares him, but everything else he probably calls. Oh, definitely not throwing it away now.
See, can he check again? We're definitely looking at the card. Oh, wait. Andy's first.
And if I'm Andy, I think my ace high is good some of the times here.
So this is the exact opposite of the other one. Everything missed, right?
Yeah.
And he bet big. Okay. If it was ever going to work, that was the time. He just had nothing and didn't want to think about it. But that was a good bet. Loved it, Buddha. I saw your hand and I felt like it was a bluff still. Everything missed there, and the 8 is... And you figure... Like, some hands he was calling down for value, he's just checking behind. So he was either like slow playing aces or kings, or has an 8. There's not a lot of value hands. That was a good big bet. He just didn't have anything.
I kind of feel the opposite. I think with him checking that river, betting the turn and checking the river, or it feels like he's giving up. And it feels like he was kind of bluffing.
Andy?
Yeah, because he probably would have bet a 9 on the river. Or like some type of value hand. Maybe he has a low card. But he can't have super strong hands to be able to call an overbet.
But my point is, you don't need him to have a super strong bet to call that bet. You don't need him to have a super strong hand. You need him to have like a pair. But if you got I mean, when it gets to be big bets like that, he's saying he's either got the flush or I wouldn't necessarily call that a hero call. They're just polarizing your range obviously there by betting big. Buddha's saying he either hit the 8 or he hit the straights and flushes. And if you're just and if you put him on that kind of a range, there's way more straights and flush draws than there are an 8.
Value.
Yeah, yeah. So
I agree with you.
I would have bet big there.
Wow, Philip just calling with the jacks.
But especially, I think a 9's like almost an easy call. And Andy could have had like 10s and jacks there. He took the betting lead away from it there. So I mean, if you got nothing, you're folding anyways because it was checked too. It's not like if I was out of position, I would have checked if I was him to let him hang himself and then raised if he did bet. But yeah, I love that bet there. I think that was the spot.
Never happened.
It wasn't an over bet. That's that kind of thing. It was just a big bet. It was pot
how
size.
much was it?
15.
Pot?
It was
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It was like
okay.
15-8 in the pot, and he bet 15,000. Yeah.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
I thought it was an overbet.
No.
Oh, what a cooler! Oh my goodness! Josh with a
nasty.
lock on this, turning.
It still ain't over.
No, he's got every
That's what I'm
card in the
saying.
world.
It's over for Buddha, but well, I mean, not completely dead. But
Me personally, if I'm Philip on this board, I'm not letting them see a river for cheap at all. There's so many players are showing interest.
Josh is first, and he's gonna rip it before that.
Wow, and Buddha has committed a lot of his stack here. It's gonna be tough. I mean, they're gonna shove it in his face, and it's gonna be one of those situations where you just feel gross.
What's
That's
that?
bird dogging your chips.
Is that right?
Yeah, she was bird dogging.
Now, part of it, I don't. My first instinct was Josh has to rip and nothing else, but actually Buddha's like never folding there. You want the other guy in the pot, I guess, at this point. I don't think you can't fold, Josh. What's in the pot?
No, you can't fold, Josh. Oh no, it's for your tournament. No, he shoved. You can.
It's for his tournament, but 55,000 you're getting.
No, you can fold because
3
you
to
still have a
1?
lot of
Maybe.
chips left.
Maybe.
But I don't think you're getting the best price either.
If Buddha calls, he can't fold.
Actually, I call because if you win this hand, you're like you're gonna run deep.
So sit and goes are different, right?
Yeah. Heads up.
But you can fold. It could go either way.
What are you doing?
But it's disgusting for sure. I feel like if I'm Josh though, I don't think Philip is
I
bluffing.
was gonna say.
I do not think Philip is bluffing.
He has not gotten out of line.
I'm not
to-
calling because I think I got the best hand, but
You're just calling because you know you got 35% or whatever.
I guess there's a world he has a straight already, and that brings you down to like 25%, 20-25% if you're on just a flush draw. But his open ender's pure.
Yeah, but the straights were gutters, so you're right. He totally could have ace queen
He could, especially
or queen nine of diamonds. Oh no,
He has the. I was just about to say diamonds too. He has the
Yeah.
diamonds, yeah. So maybe not.
Let the cash out.
But as far as bluffing, there's no way. Zero bluffs.
You didn't mean.
Zero bluffs for Philip right here.
And Josh is saying anybody else I'm calling, and this is a good read. He knows, like we said, that Philip is not bluffing. Regardless to what he could have, he's not bluffing. Your king queen is just a draw at this point.
I mean, he's getting almost 3 to 1 on his money, and he's better than 2 to 1. So the money's there.
Personally, I'm calling just to try
It's
to
different
win.
in tournaments, but I'm with you because in this spot.
Ooh.
Well, let's see.
And Philip's gonna sweat. He's like, oh, that's
Philip
gross.
didn't want to see that.
Wow.
Oh, Brick
out.
City. It was red though.
Wow.
We have a new chip leader with 200,000 in chips.
Was that first and second right there? No, PK had a little bit more. For chip leader took out third place right there in that pot.
And basically with 200,000, you are just going to run over the table to a certain extent. I mean, yes, they have to have a good hand, but you have so many chips. You can really throw a lot of chips. And this is where I'm going to be throwing. I'm not going to be getting out of line with too many offsuit low cards, but I'm going to be thrhrowing a lot of jabs.
Sure.
You guys want
Yeah.
to now?
Getting in there. I'm trying to knock out a player myself.
I think you can start. You can see pretty quickly, like what people are thinking about the pot and how they want to go. If they want to play a big pot, you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to play a big pot if I'm
Yeah.
Philip. I just want to play a lot of pots.
So I don't know. Why this made me think of this. There's like this poker player. You know, everybody had their gambling experts on ever since the like Chauncey Billups gambling thing. So I've seen all these YouTube videos, and there's like this. He's a poker and like sports gambler. And like I think it pertains to spots like this, but he was talking about like the big Circa Survivor pool. You know that in football where you pick one team every week, and you try to go to the end of it, and whoever wins, if you make it all the way to the end without losing, you win all the things. So, but the math isn't just about the games. So the math isn't just about the hands when you start to get into these tournaments. Is kind of the analogy I'm making here.
I know. I want 5 of you.
And it's like that's almost like a surefire payout right there. You play that pot, for both of them.
Yeah, I agree.
And when they call and fold, while they can still do things like they're significantly worse spot, they can win the whole thing with that tournament.
Oh yeah,
Philip's a favorite now.
500, 2,500.
Once you got 4 starting stacks already,
yeah, that's huge in a 10-person tournament.
2 people out, and you got 4 starting stacks. That's tough to do.
One double up and you win, but you can't double up.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
you know.
sorry, I didn't see
I mean,
Calm down.
TK's close enough.
I was trying to keep the game.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't think anybody's going to go too crazy against him. I mean, we already heard Josh talk about it. He didn't want to against Philip. He knew that was a bad one, but
I like the call out of Josh, though. He's trying to win,
I
you
do
know?
too. In this tournament, this structure, the chips being what they are, I agree with you. Oh, here's a
Oh,
flop.
wow. And if I'm Jason, I want to see a turn. I don't just want to throw this away.
Obviously, with the ace spades, this makes it even saucier.
Healthy bet. Yeah, I'm calling that as well. And then when it comes to a bad turn, say like no spade or something, you can basically assume Big Papa's got it.
Can you see the score of that?
That's not a brick, though.
That is not a brick. Now you got some value.
Go Frogs. Go Frogs.
Playing top?
Let's go. How big is this? Oh, that's a big bet. That might be too big.
Yeah, that's too big.
Two other people's brackets more than mine.
And I understand why he's going too big. He's trying to shut it down or charge those draws, which Jason does have a draw.
So, but the problem with the bet is obvious, right? Because he had the gut shot. So obviously, if he had ace king too, he would have done it the same way. So,
Yeah.
like when you're already crushed there, he put himself out there to lose the stack.
Kind of commit yourself.
But I get it. You got to protect yourself sometimes too. And you only got so many chips, so it's not like he was folding that anyway. So actually, I don't hate it.
Break, I'm gonna text Buddha's wife and make sure she takes a peek at this.
And for the players, for the people at home watching, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. You know, hit the buttons, the notification bell. We appreciate you. We're here for you guys, showing the action, and we all really appreciate the love. So yeah, from my perception of this, Philip, he's got almost a lock on a top four.
Yeah, but I suspect you might even tighten up a little bit here, but we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, you kind of have to because the value of your chips is so high. If you just punt off right now, it's a disaster. But you definitely have to get in there because if you allow someone else to try and like chip up to your stack, say he gets to like 300K, oh, he's crushing.
One thing, yeah, sure. One thing actually people don't take into account too is actually when he raises, if somebody else wants to play him, like the value of the chips you win off of the chip leader is actually less too, because when you take chips off a middling stack, that's another guy that's going close to the bottom. When you take chips off a chip stack, you put all your chips at risk, and you only want you didn't really change positioning at all.
Wow, that's an interesting view. You're totally right. No, I agree. That's one of those things that players at home who are new, you've got a really good point. Who you're taking chips from is really important because, like you said, if you take chips from the chip leader, he's not going down too much. He's still the chip leader.
And obviously, if you can dent him, that's a whole other situation. But that's all. Obviously, you're always looking for a big pot, right?
Yeah. That's one of the things I tell new players too is don't play with the big stack. You don't want to play with the guy who has you covered.
There's a couple reasons not to. Yeah. They're not as scared. You can't push them off as easily. And everybody kind of knows that when they have a big stack, kind of the chips are worth a little bit less than when you have a short stack. But the chips you win is also worth a little bit less. And sometimes, and very valuable sometimes off of the short stacks. I mean, when you knock somebody out, those are worth direct money. So yeah.
Yeah.
You can take a break anytime.
It's a turn, man. You go anytime you want.
I really like that perspective.
We'll take care of your blinds while you're gone.
Blinds are bad, or breaks are bad for sure.
And that's one of the things I try to do here is I know a lot of new players are watching the stream. I love giving them good perspective that they can grow off of and really introducing that to them to the game in a big way where they get poker is so deep.
Yeah.
You have to really it's one of those funny things. It's like once you start to really understand what's going on, you realize that there's so much going on. You kind of got to dial it back and accept that things don't matter as much as they seem. But you just kind of got to take them all as like little things. I used to go too crazy with blockers. I've dialed it down. Blockers to me are now 1, 2, maybe 4% of my my choices that I'm going to make. Influence of what I'm going to make. King right in the window, and of course an ace. Goes with it at the right timing.
Jason A, the only one who can call. He's first to act, though. My hunch is going to say he's going to fold, but we'll see.
Yeah, you kind of have to fold with the players behind you.
Last to act, you can think, because there's diamonds out there, there's straights. But here, yeah. Luckily so. He's in as bad a shape as it can be. Yo, what's up, Kevin? Oh, Headley, what up there? Yeah, the Frenchman is back. Here, a little special appearance, playing the mixed game that kind of caught me at the right time. Happy to be here. Good to see you, Matt.
The Frenchman. Where's that from? Are you French?
Yeah, my last name's French.
Oh, my brother lives in Paris.
Yeah.
I thought you were on diamonds.
Buddha called. Wow, what a huge spot for the Wiz. Getting him back in the game.
Buddha called. He wants the blood on his hand. He picked up some... Oh, no outs, actually, because he's got king 10.
He's got... Yep, just the jack.
Picked up... Yeah. I was like, oh, good turn for him. No extra outs, actually.
You hear that needle from Bob?
Yep.
Call him queen high. Wow, he is now 10x'd his... He was at 2,600. He
Yeah.
has a real shot now at coming back. Putting on a show today, Jim. Putting on a show. I love to see it. And then the kings just got cracked. If he didn't get his kings cracked, he's sitting pretty.
Yeah, that's right. It just... Tracy. That's who won the Queen of Hearts before. Tracy from Flint. You never played with him yet? Super nice guy. He's so funny.
I've dealt to him.
You
Yeah,
had
really
to have,
nice guy.
Yeah, super nice guy. I knew you knew him.
I didn't know his name was Tracy. Tall
Tracy.
guy, right? Tall
Kind
guy.
of tall, yeah.
Yep. White hair.
Yep.
Yep. I know him. He's a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. My favorite, first time I seen him, somebody said they're like, where are you from? Flint. And he just perks up. You ain't from Flint. I know every poker player in a 20-mile radius or whatever from there. And it turned out they had just moved there. There we go, back in the action. MGM, Bob loving that ace-8, taking it offsuit to the streets here. What do you think? You 3-betting there with TK's king-queen?
In the cutoff, I do like a call. I think you can 3-bet. I think you can 3-bet some of the time, but I do actually like the call a lot more than I like raising.
I think I do there too.
Yeah. Come on, one time now. Right thing.
4 players.
And this is why. Because you can actually play some post-flop and you have a monster, and players are you're gonna have them dominated. A lot of weaker kings, weaker pairs.
Right on the table, so they don't say nothing.
8,500.
Wow, Jim in a tough spot. He bet big. Jim basically saying, am I gonna put the whole stack in or not?
A lot of things could happen here. Probably not.
Oh, and the problem with this is now you have so many of your chips in there. It's 15 to win 30. And that's why I like calling pre-flop with the king-queen too. This exact situation.
Wiz ain't even the short stack now. Third from the bottom. Buddha and MGM.
Calling 8,500 with the gutter.
He's gonna do some damage if he hits. I'll give him that.
He's gonna win a huge pot if he hits.
That's a brick.
That's gonna help Jim a lot. The Wiz. That's a scary turn card.
Yeah, I say it's a brick for the hands we see, but it's not a brick like in reality.
Yeah, for the range of cards,
Right.
for sure. No, it's terrifying.
I guess we're wrong. TK was not scared one bit. There he goes. A good bet. Good bet.
Part of the reason he's not scared too is he probably sees that Jason only has 26,000 at most.
That's certainly part of it. I mean, the Queen Jack is unlikely still. Certainly a Queen Jack suited of one that had on the board, people might have called there. But having the stone nuts is pretty unlikely for everybody else.
I was thinking more 2 pairs.
It's a 2-pair hand. I agree with that.
Oh,
The 9
Jim.
10s. But Jim can't lay it down. He needs one here, ace or 9.
And it's one of those things where TK has such a loose image.
That's true too. That might have got him there. You're right. See, but there's the problem with Jim's hand, honestly, was the 10 hit the straight draws, and there's no flush draws on the flop. So
Yeah.
I certainly don't mind the call on the flop. TK could have a lot, but his range is pretty narrowed there on the turn actually when he jams it.
And Jim did get very unlucky with the kings.
He
So
did get very unlucky with the king.
He was set up from the beginning.
Yeah, good game there was. Nice little comeback. Couldn't get it done. Nice time, Jim. And there's Buddha, the short stack. 20 bigs is a short stack, so still plenty of action here. Phil with 200K almost. Nice. TK, the only other one above 100. Andy and Mike sticking around.
They were supposed to.
Jim will take care of it now.
I'm gonna
Hopefully,
probably
he remembers.
Welcome, welcome. We see some newcomers in the chat. Thank you for stopping in.
Kiwi Colleen, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while.
Got some action going on for you. Now we are down to, what is it, 8-handed? No, 7-handed.
Yeah, 7-handed now.
Braves,
You weren't here for it. I got a Kiwi Colleen brag here when Dominic was doing one of those drawings for one of the reserve hats. I bought like 2 tickets and I put them in her name and she won.
Really?
They sent it out to her, yeah.
That's cool. Andy with the right call. Philip raising. Andy with the awareness that Philip has played very snug this whole time and not 3-betting the king queen. I like calling king queen.
Queen of Hearts in here. $5 the ticket.
It's one of those hands where I've learned I've overplayed. Quite a few shots.
Shortly, so
Famously, I lost a bracelet heads up to Casey with king queen. He had ace deuce, and it just seems like that hand has come to haunt me over the years.
I've always said that my worst hand is king queen suited. I do okay offsuit.
Oh.
The king queen suited every time the flop is if I'm red, it's 2, 3, 4 black. That's like the hand that seems to be jinxed with me.
I love the suited king queen. There's so much playability.
It feels like it. It doesn't stop me from playing it. Let me tell you.
Check. You're good, Dalton.
I'll definitely win that for you guys. Thank you.
And now that it's checked around, it's basically anybody's game because Philip probably would have bet an overpair, and I'm surprised no one took a stab at this.
Honestly, so am I.
Checks.
10,000.
Even if it was Philip, honestly, just because there's just so many overcards that could have came. Obviously, don't gotta worry about it when the ace comes.
If you are going to take a stab on the turn in that spot, in my opinion, for me, I'm going to take a small stab, and then I'm also going to bet the river as well. Even if
But
they
the question
call.
is, what are you going to bet on the river?
I'm going to make it look like value. I don't necessarily have to go too big.
If a draw hits, though, to bluff, you should be betting big. If it misses, you can get away with a little value bluff. But
Okay, I'll make sure that.
Not where carries go.
Yeah, we'll make sure yours are with carries.
there's the payouts. We got 7 left, almost halfway there.
Good to hear you're getting better. Thank you for stopping in. I missed you all. We appreciate the love.
I'm gonna make Andy pick it anyways if I get drunk.
Now we're getting into things being a lot more standard. Now it's 500, 1,000. Blinds have gone up a good amount. People are sitting on 25 to 100 bigs, other than Andy.
Coincidence that I just,
I mean, other than Philip.
Every time I fold.
Yeah, Buddha down to the 17 bigs here.
You call.
Be interesting to see how he plays. And here's a pretty hand. He could do anything with this, and there he goes.
I like that.
I do too. MGM Bob, he's going to be the spot, huh?
And the reason, I think you will agree we say we like that, is because with 17,000 you have fold equity, and if they call, you're playing to win the tournament.
He probably even has like money odds if he gets called by the ace jack. 17,000, there's going to be 9,000 dead dollars in there. Yeah, you prefer a fold just because you're for sure staying in the tournament, but yeah.
But even if they call with ace king, you're live.
And this spot, this is probably one of those.
The dog will be happy either way.
That's just a jam. Good play. Whatever happens.
MGM Bob just calling. That's very interesting. He almost wants other players to call. From that call, from my perspective of what it seems
A,
like.
I agree. Nobody looks like they have big strength. And B, the only way you're got the worst hand is if they're laying for you, and you'll find out right now.
And I'm going to say it right now, TK is calling. I'm going to put it out
Maybe
there.
right. That is a tasty price.
90% of the time, everyone else is folding. But this guy, TK, I have a feeling he's calling. It looks like he's folding, but I have a feeling he's calling.
If he had Mike's hand, the 5-3, he'd be in there. He'd be raising, actually.
We got an action game for you guys. This is not a nitty game. Players in here to go to war.
There you go.
Oh, he folded!
Oh, TK.
TK playing discipline with his big stack. I like to see it.
What are the stacks? Who called him, Bob? See, Bob, everybody kind of had short stacks. He could have played that.
The fuck?
King high? Fucking king high. All right, do the right
I
thing now.
thought you had a
Do
hand.
the right thing. I knew he had cock.
I
You see, I
was
snap called his ass.
Queen 10 spades.
Snap called his ass. Put the ace out there so we ain't got to sweat nothing.
Ace Jack Queen flop.
Yeah, ace.
There it is.
There it is.
Queen.
All right, no queens and no clubs.
All it needs a queen.
No
Just a
queens,
queen.
no clubs, and
We know there's only 2 of
Shift
them.
the money. Good race.
Buddha,
King
GG.
10, I love it.
Thank you.
The last one, Tenter.
I
He's
almost
out there.
folded. Did you see that?
Good to see
I
you,
almost
Buddha.
folded.
Player folds there.
I almost
4 down,
folded.
3 to go for the money. Good game, Buddha. And there's the prizes. Half of the players remaining will get a taste of that. 3,000 for first place.
That's awesome. I really like this format. I will definitely be playing one of
This
these.
is old school, and I like it too.
3rd and 7, I think.
But that mixed game's going too.
Yeah, TK, thank you. Don't forget our mixed
You
game.
should.
Playing pretty much every other Friday. Don't forget to check out our Facebook group, Mixed Game Players of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio.
Keep drawing every 2
I'm going to join. You said mixed game players of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to join that.
Oh, okay.
Because I am a mix. I'm getting into the mixed game streets.
I mean, this is the game to play if you're tired of sitting around with grumps. It's a fun game. You know, nobody's got solvers for these games.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. That's why I like it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's a mild game for that.
Compare, yeah. Drama has it moved.
Trauma is, yeah, that.
TK played it. He'd been talking for a long time about playing. He finally made it out today. He was talking to Andy. Andy was talking like he was going to come play until the sit and go.
Draw right after.
And then his wife apparently had other plans for him until
The
then.
next hand was.
So I told him he was scared. So hopefully he'll come next time. But we had 2 tables today again for that. First time we had the 2 tables.
Like, you sure you can't just play one more
And
hand?
it was so fun before I came back here. Probably because I won some money.
65.
6,500. Oh.
Alicia?
910 close.
And here it is. We got a mystery mixed game free roll. Every Sunday at 1 p.m., we will do randomly pick 2 games for the tournament. That was a huge success this last Sunday.
Yes.
We got the No Limit Hold'em, Short Deck, Crazy Pineapple, No Limit Bomb Pot, Pot Limit Omaha, Big O, Pot Limit Courchevel. I haven't heard that one before.
Courchevel. I was
Courchevel.
waiting for you just to say that one.
I haven't heard that before. PLO Bomb Pots. This is a for the mixed game players. This is the go-to.
This is a great way to start the pot limit Courchevel. That was so they picked 2 every time. The first week they had it, I was playing the cash game, so I wasn't in the tournament. But that game got picked. It's PLO, but one of the flop cards starts pre-flop, just 1 card, and then the flop is 2 cards, and then 1/1.
Really?
Yeah, so pre-flop action includes 1 flop card.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I definitely got to try that.
Yeah, it went great.
So Sunday, that's on Sunday.
Yeah,
Every
that's tomorrow.
Sunday's 1 p.m. You want to be here, you want to play some mixed games. That's the move.
And even if you want to be that guy, that's fine. We accepted it as a free roll. You can come in for $0. There's rebuys and add-ons. You need some more chips usually to make a deep run, but if you just want to learn the games, there's no better way to. But here we got some action, huh?
With the action I've seen so far, I like the shove.
I like the shove and I like the fold of the 4s too.
Because
Fold by TK.
I like the shove because you go from 50 to 60, which is a huge bump up. And then also, you might get called by worse. I would not be surprised. And short-handed, we're 6-handed now. 8s is much. It's like 10s, jacks. with
It's obviously going to be a lot of flips when you get called, but yeah.
Did one of your outs.
I don't need none.
And yeah, for the new players at home, when you're short-handed, you got to play a lot more hands, and your hand strength, like ace-queen, is a lot stronger because there's less card combinations out there.
Yeah, it's something like in a 9-handed game, a pair of 8s is like already like 75% the best hand at the table.
Yeah.
So it's only going up from there the less players you have.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to see, specifically in my opinion, out of TK, we're going to see a wider range. And then a lot of players really getting after it now.
Yeah. Who's short now? We got Andy's at 50.
The car was trying to go off the bridge.
I'm interested to see the play here from Mike Big Papa there, Andy, and MGM Bob. They're the ones in the middles.
See,
They need to break apart from each other.
this call out of Jason, I don't like that. I prefer a raise under the gun with the ace.
I agree.
You probably have the best hand. You can win uncontested. When you call, you're letting them fully realize their equity. I really don't like that flat call, especially because we're going to see he does have the best hand pre-flop.
I call.
I mean, honestly, in this spot with those chips, that's just a fold under the gun, honestly.
Yeah, I prefer definitely fold or raise.
Yeah.
It's not a bad raise.
I don't think it isn't. I always say this, and I don't know how many people are thinking of it, but there are legitimate limping strategies in formats like this.
Absolutely.
You got to kind of have a good laid out game plan to do it right, but just limping doesn't automatically be bad.
In my opinion, when I see players, when I say I limp and I see someone get in, say, 100 big blinds with just like top pair, that's when I'm going to start limping, because I know they're going to get it in worse than I am in a limp strategy. So there are definitely limp strategies that work.
Yep.
But at this group of players, I don't think the limp strategy is the move, just because they're very competent, good players who are going to make big folds and big calls. So
Sure. Yeah, absolutely true.
10,000.
Well, here's the two buddies going at it. TK and Andy, a little friendly rivalry here. It's a healthy bet there. Andy doesn't want to just fold a hand like this, but he might have to do a sizing like that. With the stack where he's at 50,000. That's a good bet by TK. Oh. Does call, though.
wow, TK loves that turn, especially just getting called. He feels like his 9 could be good because he might
There he
shove.
goes. Take it down. Yeah, he knew. He didn't think Andy was going to be laying there with that kind of stack with one pair, like just a king just laying for him. So that jams and takes it down. That's a good bet there. Andy down to 33,000.
Well, I mean,
So far, this tournament's been the TK show. Philip won a huge pot, but TK's been in there.
I agree. Number of pots wise, he's definitely won more, it seems. And Philip won 2 big pots, doubled up, and then doubled up.
diamonds made me brave.
Small pair?
No, man, I flopped a pair and got turned diamond.
Yeah, quick turn.
Philip seems like a nice enough guy, but questionable baseball choices. I remember there was one time there was like a long tournament going on. Vampire was in there playing, and I came in and I gave Vic and Dom like just a quick break before I left, right? And I come in, and it's me and Vic, and I sit down. I'm like, "Good to see you, Vic." And I'm looking, and I'm like, "I'm a little uneasy about Vampire here wearing Colorado Avalanche gear here, but everything other than that, I'm good." And Vic just stops. He looks at me. He's like, "That is the first thing that Dominic said when we started the stream." We're both salty about the Avalanche still.
And Philip opening here with King 10 off. I like that open in the hijack. I like that a lot. Andy, I would like to see Andy fold the King 7 suited, just because you're getting a little shallow and you're trying to find a pretty good spot now. But this is kind of anyone's game. Yeah, Philip has the pre-flop range advantage and the realist hand out of everyone here. I would like to see him go small, like 2,500, 3,500.
Yeah, trying to 5,000.
He went healthy, 5,000. He does have the chips to do it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was fine there. Here's our little chip count update. Jason A at the bottom was 17 big blinds.
Also, I do feel like this table has a tendency of floating.
Yeah,
So if I know the table has a tendency of floating, I think I like going a little bit bigger.
I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Kiwi, you haven't been around in a minute, huh? This is Carlos. He's actually in the booth much more often than I am nowadays. This is actually a pretty guest appearance for me here. Not going to be around very often, but happy to be here tonight. And then, yeah, Carlos has been in here with Vic and a couple times throughout the time. You'll see him more often around here.
Nice to meet you, Kiwi. I am very passionate about the game. Been around for quite a while. Love the game. Gonna stick with it for quite a bit of time.
Kiwi Colleen, she's our biggest fan she's from New Zealand. She lives in New Zealand.
New Zealand,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kiwi, yep, it is there. Her hat went all the way out there. Happy to have her.
I'm one of those people who love to travel too. New Zealand on the.
I love to
to-do
travel
list.
too, but man, it's gonna take going there and back. That's a week of travel.
Yeah.
That's a long ways.
I actually, I'm one of those weird people. I will go 8 hours just to be there one day and then
Not
come
me.
back. Yeah, none of my
I'm
friends,
the
they all think I'm
opposite.
crazy.
Yeah, not me. 3 and 4 hours there and back, maybe 8 hours of driving total. Go for a concert tonight in Chicago or something like that. But
When I was young, my plane got hit by lightning. Did not deter me. I still like it.
Fair enough. All right. Under 20 bigs officially for Jason. Still at 1,000. Oh no, up to 1,200 big blind now. It's creeping up there. Definitely putting some pressure on the short stacks now.
Oh yeah.
The dynamics are changing.
What is that? He has like 15 bigs, you said? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it just went to 12, so I said 20 because it was just 1,000, but it's like, yeah, 16 bigs, something like that.
Me personally, I like going a sizing like 8,000 here with the queens.
So TK's got queens and, like how much? Did you
Oh,
say?
he goes small. I like 5,000.
Yeah.
5 to 8. He goes 4. He definitely wants the action.
Jason feels like he's got to make a move. Interesting, interesting how this pot ended up.
Now Philip's basically priced in for 4,000. I like the call with the 9-8.
Yeah.
Wow, we
yeah,
got-
his spot, easy call.
If you're queens, you're hating this situation.
Yeah. Wow, that's an interesting flop. 2 aces on the board. 5 players, nobody with an ace.
And this is something I discussed before. 1 ace, I hate. 2 aces, I kind of like when I have queens. Because it's less likely they
There's
have an ace.
while I agree with your premise, there's 5 people in the pot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
2, maybe 3-handed, I'm feeling a whole lot better, but yeah.
And then for that sizing, you almost don't believe he's ever going to go that sizing with an ace.
I agree with that part too. But are you really trying to bluff him off of those pairs? I don't know if I'm ready to. Not his stack. If he was a middling stack, he might be like, well, I don't think he hasn't tried to bluff, but I'm not trying to bluff him there. Nobody even had any sort of backdoor draws or anything either. Well, I agree. It'll draw suspicions, but nobody just had anything to fight with.
But if I am going to bluff him there, I'm not bluffing the flop. I'm calling.
Right, you can't bluff the flop, right?
Yeah.
That's not going to make sense either.
When he checks the turn, that's when I go
Was
straight.
there a suit on the flop?
No.
You could, but you could raise the flop.
It's just a statement of fact.
If there's 2 to a suit out there, you can't because they're just going to assume flush draw.
No, it was not.
I usually keep the fucking game going.
You can pick
What
that.
would you
Jeez,
do
Bob,
with
anything
the
goes, but there's still children at home.
You can pick that beat if you want.
Raise to 4.
Raise it up. Oh yeah, the blinds are 1,200. So that was just the open to 4,000. That was fine, right?
Oh, I love it.
But there was a limp.
Okay, there was a limp. That's right. That's right. I was thinking it was a raise, but yeah, it was a limp. That's what it was.
I like this
And I think
raise
I
out
like
of the
Picker
ace
too.
king.
Love that. Philip, he's tightened up a little bit, but he's not scared by any means. He's playing his hands that need to be played, and
And that's the thing about these sit and go formats is, like we were discussing earlier, you don't have to blast. You can
No.
play good, solid poker, and you will get down to the final 3 if you do that. So yeah, if you're looking to play some solid poker and trying to learn how to win a tournament rather than just run deep, because you have to practice this if you want to win. You have to practice the getting to 3-handed, getting heads up, the different hands you're going to play, especially heads up. At that point, you play any 2 cards.
yeah.
So this is the format I recommend if anyone wants to play in this. We have it running weekly, so let us know.
Yeah, you can call up to the room here and get on the list to play. They take sign-ups in advance.
See, I like this. I like this raise out of Big Papa. Philip really getting in there now.
Philip's got Kevin. Calls. Kevin won a crowd favorite hand, but he bricks that flop. Oh, the ace-4 coming in. Oh, jack for Andy, though. Mike been relatively quiet, mostly dealt out of these hands, but he's got something here. Tough spot for Andy, actually. Oh, nope. Instantly believes Mike.
Maybe if there was a spade out there. He likes floating, it seems like. Yeah, typically when you're six-handed, the more aggressive you can be, it can be really good. Getting down to five-handed, but six max can't be playing too tight, or it just comes around too quickly.
I mean, this certainly seems like a spot that Philip or TK want to be blasting against in the spots where one of them have already folded.
Jason making a move with the 3 deuce. Really curious to what he's thinking here. Well,
See, now this I don't like.
the 3 deuce might work if Philip misses completely and Jason shoves.
No, I'm saying I don't like the Philip call, actually. Like, the fact that it's three deuce, like, you can't expect that at all.
No,
But I don't want to be playing a 9-7 and you know, what do I know? but I just say, you don't want to double people up freely.
20,000.
Oh. And see, that's one of the things where I do differently. A lot of players, they flop these flushes and they're afraid to see another heart. Me personally, I have a flush. Like, I'm only afraid of a heart. So I'm gonna let them hang themselves a little bit.
The commentator's gonna say I should have checked out. He's probably right.
I'm not. That was definitely a situation for it, but just because of the stack sizes, and he raised pre-flop.
Yeah.
There's definitely a time for betting it out.
I love the positive energy. Commentator's gonna say that. You're exactly right. But I don't hate betting your hand. When you have a good hand, bet your hand. Like it's never. That's the way to play poker. For those new players at home, when you have a good hand, bet your hand for value. Don't try to get so tricky. Especially when you're just getting into the game. It's the best advice I can give.
Take your time. I just want to make sure you weren't like me. You know, I go to la
I do.
I go into la land when it's on me a lot of times.
I was thinking about asking the donkey that time, but I decided on
All in?
Ask him, oh,
my own. Ask my donkey.
you got a spinner?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Did TK raise that, or he
No, I
limped?
just limped with the 9-4. My least favorite hand.
Spin it. Just tell you what
Yeah, that's a. Doesn't want to give any walks.
Keep it.
You want it, you can have it.
No, I don't want it, buddy. I like it though.
Here, take it.
All right, I'm keeping it now.
My gift to you.
Your big blind Mike.
Bob can only say no once.
How many of
And
them
that's
you got?
the that's the beautiful thing about the reserve. We see kindness at this table. Yeah, these guys are all friends, but I mean it when I say we have the nicest group of players here. It's amazing to see the community at the reserve. 10 out of 10. You don't see it anywhere else where everyone is so kind, having a good time, and that's why they're here. They're not here to just grind and try to like win every time. They're here to have a good time all the
You
time.
know,
I'm gonna make some money with it.
Oh, yeah. You will. You can have a lot of fun with it.
Call. Fold. Fold. Heads up.
Notice how it's under the table.
Yeah.
And this is
Curse of the King Queen.
the King Queen.
Yep.
We're bad or the cards are bad.
2,500.
2,500.
I like that bet out of Andy.
Fold.
I would do that when I completely missed as well. I like that bet. The reason I like betting small when an when you're the pre-flop aggressor and it comes ace high, is because that bet just puts so much pressure on them.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have it. It's like, am I really gonna float with like 10-9? It's like really tough.
Yeah. Agree with that too.
And from what I've seen out of TK, I still don't understand the 5-3.
Oh, it's just his hand.
It's just his
Yeah,
hand.
it's the TK. Yeah, he won't play. Yeah, you can't fold. That's why I was saying it was on stream. People would know he folded it. He can't have that. He can't have it be seen.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So we're getting some backstory, some lore here. TK is 5-3 is his hand. Why is that his hand?
I don't know how it happened. It's been the TK since before I got here.
We raised to 8.
Wow. And look at this. Jason just has to go with his hand.
No doubt.
If he folds here, it's definitely an overfold. Did you?
I agree. It is like the first bet for 3-bet from TK, so that's the only bit of credence. I mean, sometimes you just know, but obviously TK is bluffing here. Coming after Andy. I said they were buddies earlier. There he goes.
And now, if I'm Andy,
I know, right?
I would highly consider folding.
I don't know what to do here.
I mean, yeah, because TK did play the 5-3, but that was just a one-off. He hasn't been out of line as much as you'd think.
I agree with you, and the problem is, man, oh wow, what?
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a mistake.
I mean, that said, it's like 5% of his stack.
He has so many chips, but
Yeah,
what flop do you like?
a deuce.
And then everything else you hate, you know?
I mean, you can. I mean, there's a world you take out 3 people here.
Wow, you're totally right, maybe.
You can go to the cash if he hits a deuce here.
Wow, two
For
players
5% of his stack, I don't hate it.
two players here are desperate to try and win this hand to stay alive.
Yeah, Andy's not going anywhere. No.
If I'm Philip, I kind of like this flop, but when he goes all in, you just kind of got to know he's not going to do this with ace high.
He certainly could with hearts.
How much more?
It's
Yeah, you got-
hearts. He could have hearts,
You got a point, you got a point.
but even that, it's like you got to block the running counterfeit, the 6, and the random pairs he has. So when your best bet is like barely 50-50, it's kind of hard to call. And there's Jason after us all, who could also have a hand.
I will say, though, Andy's not...
Oh wait, Jason's already all in. Never mind.
Andy's not a maniac at all.
No.
So this is just a standard fold in almost every instance. If he was more of a maniac, would call.
I mean, you don't have to be a maniac to jam with, King Jack of Hearts, though.
And I don't fault him for considering his options.
Me neither. I'm really not sure what the right play would actually be. But all I'm saying is it's not an easy fold. It's only he had to raise and just flat with exactly middling pairs. If the pairs are too big, he's jamming pre-flop. If they're too small, he wasn't doing it in the first place.
He turned a straight draw.
Yeah,
The
he
deuces
did.
turned to outs.
Burke, double up there for Andy.
More
Up
than
to
a double up.
81,000.
He started at 25.
Yeah. So 81. Yeah, started at 30.
Couldn't ask for better.
Oh yeah, and Jason's out. Good game, bud.
He didn't see him.
The ace queen, no good.
Good game, Jason.
Yep, see you.
Oh, Ron saying he won a huge cash pot with it before, so that's why he goes to the 5-3. Oh.
That's usually where things like that start, so it makes sense.
I love it. It's like an Easter egg. I'm
Yeah.
for it. There's a story being told here. And now we got 70 people watching. Thank you, 69. Thank you guys for tuning in for our 550 sit and go. I really appreciate the support. And we got the prizes: 3,000 for first, 1,300 for second, 650 for third. And that's 650. People want to cash this. They don't just want to
Sure.
They don't want to bubble. And we're getting close. Just two people got need to get eliminated.
Andy's the one here. I want to see what he does. He's dead smack in the middle. 3 people cash. He's third. But he's not really, he's got some ways to go before he gets to second. He's got some distance between the bottom of the 2 stacks. So there's some interesting dynamics. Queen Jack is just too pretty. He's got to call this, though.
Yeah, I like the call. You kind of have to. He's on the button. And then this isn't even a bad flop to float with Queen Jack.
Which is unfortunate considering Bob actually has the king.
Oh, and Bob's giving him rope.
Check. 10,000.
I almost paid this.
Did you want to?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Bob, you've got a 1-3 under your pink stack.
Thanks. When you guys want?
I got some.
You got it? Okay.
All right,
Yeah, I see you, Kiwi. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You win double up.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about those deuces. Yeah, them deuces were fine. Because imagine if Philip hit a deuce. If instead it was 6-4 deuce. You know, Andy's certainly still ripping it. Andy's not in the tournament, and he's got 250,000 in chips, with second place being 143 for 10,000. Yeah, that was a call. Although the second call, who knows? But the first one definitely was. Ended up losing more.
I would have to look into that. I still
Yeah.
feel like I would have folded.
Pre-flop.
Yeah.
I mean, the premise of those pairs being significantly not as good as in cash games, I agree with. But I do think that was a rare spot where I think it was good.
Suited overs.
We'll see. 5 left, 3 cash. Who's going to be left in the dust?
There's one with 3,000 back from the previous one.
All right, how about this? Mike, Big Papa, and MGM Bob. Who's more likely to cash out of the two of them?
Mike, Big Papa, or MGM Bob? My money's on Mike.
Yeah.
And he's the shortest stack.
Well, yeah, he is. But yeah, I mean, yeah, MGM.
I just have seen him play, and
Well, that's why I'm picking the 2 short stacks there.
Yeah,
Out of
yeah.
the 2 short stacks, who's likely to cash? You know, MGM Bob's made it deep, and he final tabled the last Millie.
no. If you're saying who's likely to win still, I'm gonna say Bob.
Yeah,
you
definitely,
said
definitely win. I
cash.
do mean cash.
Cash?
You're
I'm
definitely
going.
right about that. I'm definitely right about winning, but
Yeah.
cashing, yeah, maybe you're right, because he's going to go for it. He's probably going to go for it before Mike does.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
And I just feel like some people, and I put myself in this category, are just luck boxes in life. And I just feel like Mike's got that with him. I don't know why, but I just do.
What do you think, Mike? Would take 1,000 a man? Let it rip?
What do you say?
I think he's proposing everybody take 1,000 and play for the rest.
No, take 1,000.
Yeah, no. Philip's not doing that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I pass.
Well, how much is in the prize pool?
You never know.
So it's 5 times
Oh.
10, 5K.
That's hilarious. He wants 1,000 apiece. That's all the money. There's only 5 people left. I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Raise to 55.
I think it's a little bit more. I think
No, it's 5,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's 550. 500 to the pool.
First time. Did you win the last one? That want to be the first 2 times. He won the one before.
He's won one.
We're missing
I
Ron.
got a second.
Ron won one of these.
Yeah, Ron.
We need Ron in here.
Ron's not a date.
Concrete Dave likes Mike going there. He's got the most work to do, but I hear you. We were talking about short stack play. I like his play for the short stacks more than most. So
55.
Well, maybe I'll be the first one to go first.
1255.
he doesn't want to see an ace here, though. Let me tell you.
that's a standard defend out of Mike.
Absolutely.
But I can't get that tonight.
All right.
So,
Check. Check.
that was definitely.
Yes, that's a good point. Raise to 12.
I could hear him.
I was just gonna say, I like going after. You know, we were just talking about him cashing, and he's going to war, and he's getting floated with the ace of clubs.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pull that? Oh, that's a great turn for him. Double gutted on the
He
turn.
can pull the trigger, and he does.
I can't.
Nice play.
Wow.
I did not think that was the spot for it. Nice play.
I liked it because he has the ace 8 of hearts.
Sure.
He's unblocking everything else, and wow.
Seems like they had to be have the big pair.
That was beautifully played. Like, that had some depth to it. I can't even fully go into it right now, but because of his specific cards and the texture of the board, him unblocking it, and having that, turning that gutter, double gutter, really is why he went for it.
Yeah,
But I liked that play. That was magic.
that was a good play.
Here's small blind Mike 800.
Thank you.
Fold. Raise to 4.
I'm pretty sure Philip won the last one I saw.
Yeah.
Vaguely remember, yeah. He's definitely won one of these. He's one of those
did
players,
well. I did
and he
full.
plays really well. He plays these sit and goes the way you should play them.
Yeah.
He doesn't get too out of line.
Call.
remove flop. Check. Check. All in.
There we go. Here's a move from Bob with the king. Uh-oh.
Sounded like a question.
Oh, my God. This might... There's a world Mike calls here, Big Papa. See what he's going to do.
When it came out weak.
And this is part of the reason I said Bob's got it in him to win, because he makes moves like this. It's just bad timing.
I agree. You got to time a couple of them right to do good. Philip is just staring at him. Call.
Call.
Yep, and there goes.
Yeah,
Sure does.
Yep.
He needs a diamond to get some life here.
good luck.
10 of diamonds. Oh, the Jack's.
No, king of diamonds is what he wants. No, now he's dead.
And not gonna help.
Needed 2 diamonds.
King of diamonds is good too, but Queen of diamonds gives him a gut shot.
Does it? King?
Right? 10?
No. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. 10 of diamonds or queen of diamonds.
Yeah.
You're right.
No.
King of diamonds gives him the.
Yeah, so queen of diamonds or 10 of diamonds is definitely the best
Yeah.
turn card.
But there we go. Good game, Bob. Let it rip. We're down to 4. We are on the bubble.
So this is where things are, in my opinion, the most interesting.
2 big stacks, 2 short stacks. It's a classic dynamic here too.
Oh yeah, if I'm Philip, it's time to get on the gas. You don't need to bet big either.
And I agree with you. A lot of small bets, and TK needs every time Philip folds. I think TK needs to be betting,
Yeah, 100%.
doing
I
those
agree.
small bets.
It's about 3 hours from here.
Oh, wow. Long drive.
Fold.
And then the short stacks, they don't want to, but you should be shoving on the big stacks, just taking
Yeah,
down that dead
yeah.
money, because you know that dynamic is gonna happen.
There we go. 8 and 16.
258.
And there goes Philip. I mean, he had a good hand.
He had a great hand,
Yeah.
and he shows it probably for that reason of what we're discussing. Is they're gonna interpret his raises as weak.
Oh no, I got the King Jack, guys. I only do it with the goods.
I thought I saw something that they did with like 60 something to 54 or something. Like it looked like they might have been up by.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think it was
I'm
mine
sorry,
anyways.
Mike. Can I have that?
No.
You got an ace of diamonds exposed.
Ace of diamonds exposed.
She accidentally threw me 2. and
Now
then
let's see if
flipped
that
it
was
and
a bad thing or a good thing, because it could be a good thing.
Sure.
Yeah. The second
Oh, they got
time
the
I
wrong
did
one.
this, I'm
The Ace of
willing-
Diamonds was the exposed card, so that
It was a
wasn't
good
his hand.
thing.
No, we don't know. We don't know what his other card was. It registered the Ace of Diamonds in this thing. It showed him as Ace 6 of Diamonds.
The first card would have been a 6 of diamonds, so he would have had ace 6, because the other card didn't register.
The Ace of Diamonds registered.
Yeah, but the
That-
6 of diamonds
yeah.
did too. So
Yeah.
that means the replacement.
So he had
card
6
did.
something. He had 6 of Diamonds X.
Yeah, but he would have had ace 6. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
would have had Ace 6 of Diamonds.
The
yeah,
other
but you
guy had
wouldn't
ace
want that?
jack.
Oh yeah, I didn't see about the other hand.
So it was a good thing.
Yeah, as it turned out.
Sometimes getting an exposed card, and I'm playing a. He could.
He might have had Ace whatever the other card was though. If it was a King or a Queen, we don't
Yeah.
know what it was. One of my first times ever playing poker at Casino Windsor, when they had it, the dealer flipped up a king, and I would have had Ace King and got it all in against this guy with 10s and lost a big pot. But instead, it turned my Ace King into aces, and I won a big pot.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Raised.
So I've always said since then, whenever I get frustrated, I try to. I've gotten it happen the other way.
Fold.
I love this sizing out of Andy with the jacks.
Yeah, when you play pots, whether you got the big ones or not, you should be playing it this way with the 2 short stacks, and you obviously need the action there. So,
Then you're short-handed.
I mean, yeah, jacks are just monsters forehanded. Jesus.
Might have about that, but very surprising.
Oh, Rye Dog, what's up? My Uncle Ryan's in the chat, watching with my grandma. Good to see you. Didn't know if you guys were going to hear this. Was so last minute. I texted my mother at the very last minute and said I was going to be on here. I'm glad you made it. Good to see you, Uncle Ryan.
Really
I love that he
appreciate you
called my
making
name
a guest
before I even
appearance.
looked at it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's been fun.
It was hilarious.
Call me at the perfect timing.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Call. Fold.
can't fold down, can I?
Now the only person I gotta get in the box with is Dom one of these times.
You made a guest appearance not too long ago, though.
I know I missed it.
I caught a little bit on the.
He only had half the starting
on the stream. I was in the garage. I had to text him in what's up because I was watching on the TV. I couldn't type on the chat.
Got a three-way flop going.
Jacks have been hot. He had the trip jacks, the pocket jacks a couple times. Here nobody has it though. 2 jacks on the flop.
And as I was saying before, I would really like to see Philip throw out a little jab on that flop. Now that he has a 2, has to throw out a little jab. Going for value. Going to get a showdown value. He's going to win it.
Some people with 5 deuce, they just turn their head brain off, and if they win, God bless. And that's kind of seems to be what he's saying. Yep, and it's good.
I have a 2.
2's good.
2's good.
You almost said the best hand.
I was thinking about it. I was trying to remember if it was 5-3 or 5-2. It's 5-3.
We call that baby brother. But I mean me.
Yeah, right? Calls that baby brother.
Just me.
And that guy in Vegas who wins with 5-3 all the time?
800?
Still at 8 and 1600. Still some room. Some belts are tightening.
Wow.
TK with the King Kong.
Raise to 55? Fold.
Pretty big opening here.
Fold.
Yeah, for being short-handed, I would have liked to see like a min-raise.
Yeah, he's definitely worried about Phillip, but yeah, I mean nobody had anything there anyways, but take that one down.
I'm tired of you guys holding on this handcuff.
Oh, you so proud of it?
And that's one of the reasons we discuss where it's like, at this point, when you're stone bubble, four-handed, looking at your hand can kind of hurt you sometimes. You just kind of got to be throwing out a lot of punches.
I'm happy.
Worry about what exactly you have
agree.
on the flop.
Careful what you ask for.
I know. Go one time, me.
Raise.
Raise to 4? Fold. Fold. Call 4.
TK with the 5-3. It's time. Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I'm watching. I'm going to start playing 5-3.
It only works for TK. If it's a king or a 10, that's good night, Papa.
Disaster turn
Good
card.
night.
Bet 55.
I would have bet, but if he didn't,
Call
that would have been
55.
very bad.
I like to just call it a
Big
big
bet.
papa. Let
Yeah.
him bluff if he's bluffing.
Big bet, TK. Spades are so unlikely.
Thanks, Jim.
Snap call.
That's just knowing the hands. I don't know what was right, but there it is, the
Absolutely
3-5.
Yeah,
I don't know why I knew it, but I knew it.
Yeah, no, I like the small, just value bet there with the trips.
I don't hate it either because there's more hands than just a 10. We're seeing the 10. I'm yelling big because I see he has a 10 and it's going to pay off. But you're right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Avery. That was a good one. Nice well done.
Oh, that was bullshit.
The 5-3 magic today. TK putting on a show. A slaughter with the 5-3.
Again on the bubble. Andy in this interesting spot.
He knocked someone out with it.
Yeah.
And it was like unnecessary.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
22,000 when the blinds were still 500.
I agree with that.
Even though he's got more.
All I know is if you take them from him, then you're more even. You know.
I know, logically,
way
that
ahead.
makes sense,
Yeah.
but-
Okay.
Guys, you're at 8 and 16 for 4
I
more minutes.
appreciate that,
Break
by the
coming
way.
up.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll take yours later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4, sorry. Good luck, guys.
What are best friends for?
Oh.
16 to go.
Should have just kept it over there.
Raise 4,000.
Yeah, personally, I don't like this bet out of Andy. I get it. But with Big Papa having 40K behind you, I like just letting the.
Normally on the button, I agree, and this, but the thing to be said though is it's Big Papa in the big blind, so that is the best person to take the chips off of.
Yeah,
for
you're
Andy.
right. You're right.
And conversely, Mike has to be careful against Andy. He's the one he doesn't want to give his chips to, and should be playing the tightest. So he's going to tighten up against that. I don't know if he's like taking it to the third level like that, but
I did hear earlier though he said he wants to win one, so I think we're gonna see some aggressive play potentially out of him, not caring about bubbling.
well, yeah, I can believe that.
Anybody see it?
Flash card, another flash card. Got a king. Almost 5 deuce. 5 deuce suited. Won't even think of that.
Hey, I had the same.
5-3 offsuit. 22,000. We're in there. And fill up with the walk.
Thank you, Derek. Great from you. Thank you, sir.
Makes no difference. Walked it through. Flip the card or not. Big Papa had 3 deuce.
2 minutes to break. 1 minute.
Sounds like we might have a break coming up here.
There will be a short 10-minute break.
We'll rewind.
So for everyone watching, go get your Takis, use the bathroom, get your water. We'll be back. We're gonna finish this off. It's been crazy action. We're on the stone cold bubble. So this is something to learn from of how to survive these. It's gonna be tough. Big Papa needs some help.
Nervous. Cool. Gotta have at least 1,000 people watching.
Most of them are my dopey friends.
And just bringing it up again, just so everyone knows, our biggest tournament's coming up on April 9th through the 19th. The Million Guaranteed for 620. It is our best tournament by far. It is the best tournament this side of the country, in my opinion. Honestly, for that value, 620 buy-in, $1 million guaranteed. That value is insane. People from all across the country are going to come here. Poker News is coming here. It's huge. Put that in your calendar. Try to get in cheap. We got satellites every week. Hit us up. That's the tournament to play.
3,000 double bag bonuses.
Whew.
Check. Check.
Oh, Andy
Oh,
taking the
my
river. Wow, he
goodness.
doesn't need the bluff now.
It was a chop before that, though.
Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah.
Chop it.
Oh, no, wait.
Who does the 4
He had a 4.
4 in the river.
He had a 4.
10s and 4s.
I didn't even see
A
it.
disguise. He thought he
Yeah.
was chopping it.
Oh my God, I fucked you up.
I thought I was cleaner chop too. Get one more.
One more hand here.
I knew it wasn't, but I was willing to take the illegal chops.
He wanted them bad.
I wonder if someone's going to get eliminated on the last
No,
hand
I
before
wouldn't.
break.
Yeah, we'll see.
It happens.
Probably.
Yeah. On the bubble here, obviously, it's not. They're not going to go crazy just for the sake of it. Some people do that. The last hand before breaks, they're like, "Well, I only got a little bit. I'm either going to go home or I'm going to rebuy or something."
Definitely run into a lot of people doing that.
Yeah, you do. Dime store for Big Papa. I don't think he's going to play that one. Philip says break time.
4,000.
Andy though. Oh, TK. So this was my first favorite hand, the 8-6.
Call 4.
My one of my favorite hands, Jack 9 suited.
Right.
Hands very super playable in my
Can't
opinion.
tolerate it.
Like Jack 10.
It's
Ooh, and Jack 9 has a piece of it. The
Oh,
gutter and the
overs and the
overs.
gutter.
And the backdoor flush draw. Now double gutty.
Well, half of the gutty makes TK a boat. A 6 makes Andy a straight and TK a boat.
Check.
Yeah, I got to bet here, buddy. He's going to get called too. That's not good for Andy.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to call him now. Some of the cards stack him. He's got a couple wins in there though.
Call 6.
I agree. If I'm Andy, I'm calling here as
Yeah.
well. Especially against TK. Oh my goodness.
TK is gonna be so mad. Wow.
That's a super cooler. I can't even exaggerate what a cooler that is.
It's diamond, so Andy TK is not
Oh,
gonna
and
go
he
crazy.
called. Wow.
Andy sees how bad it is.
I really
And this
did.
is the payout. We got 5K in the prize. Well, that was crazy.
crazy end there. You see it here, folks. We're going to step out here for a minute. Join us up. We're going to have the break up there. 8 minutes. We will be right back.
And we are back. Four-handed, stone cold bubble. The action is back. We see here that Big Papa as the open ender, and TK with the best of it with a 3.
Check. It's gonna hold on tight and keep it down. TK.
He's gonna be surprised.
Somehow that's the most excited Mike's been all day. He's laughing at that losing a hand. Has been a pretty uneventful day for him. Hanging on tight here, still on the bubble. Andy had 100K, so we got an interesting development here. Yeah, everybody's circling Big Papa.
Andy's been shipping up in a big way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That 4-outer really helped him out.
Yeah.
I love how Bob called my hand before I did anything, remember? I just looked at it, he was spot 3.
Oh, we didn't hear that.
I mean, even Philip, he's putting some pressure on. Yeah, Philip doesn't want to double up Andy anymore. And here we go. We're at 1 and 2K now, raising up to 4,500.
Ooh.
Raise 11.5.
And I really like that raise, specifically because we're on the stone bubble, and he didn't go too big. Wow. And in a lot of instances, this would be a snap fold, but remember, we're 3-handed. That's a strong hand.
It is,
shows a lot of
but yeah. I mean, second place 3-betting there. You don't want him to. You got second in chips, 3-betting, third in chips. When there's a fourth in chips, that's really short. So, like, just from a range advantage, those should be pretty. Both of those players should be somewhat snug. And yeah, a suited ace and 2 queens.
Heads up.
I agree, ace 10's hard to find, but it wasn't good there.
Back 15.
And as we said beforehand, like, we're short-handed. Ace 9 on deuce 6 is good a lot of the time.
Andy's suspect.
I would be suspect.
He doesn't feel great folding that, but he knows the situation of the tournament, and that's part of it. That's why TK loved the spot, because he should be doing that with so much.
Yeah, and doing that with 10 jack, and it was a small 3-bet. That's what you should be doing in this exact situation.
I agree.
Don't need to be 3-betting big. In a full ring, maybe 3-bet bigger, but here, small 3-bets.
And we just crushed. If been suited, I probably would call.
He call after raise, I make it like 7,000.
Actually, maybe it was suited, now that I think of it.
You'll get the check tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or later.
Fold.
Raise. Raise to 5,000.
Here we go. Philip doing what he needs to be doing.
Fold. Heads up.
This is what I wanted to see more. Yeah, because really, this is you could be doing it with straight trash. Well.
Oh, wow. And then
there's this.
And then, of course, I like the C-bet out of Philip.
Bet 6,000.
I do like the C-bet, but if Andy just calls, I'm not betting the turn either.
Oh, yeah, I'm giving up if Andy calls. I'm trying to get showdown or hit 2-pair. That's actually, like, kind of one of the cards I like to see.
Yes, Philip?
Oh. Yeah.
Andy, I don't know if I like that bet. Maybe. I mean, certainly if he has a jack, but if he has a jack, he's going to bet anyways.
Yeah, personally, I don't like the bet. If he's bluffing, let him bluff. A lot of the times they could just be dead.
The only if he has exactly a king, betting out is good because a king can check behind.
Yeah, on the
and
jack.
they're still
yeah.
gonna call, but that's really about it.
Or a jack. You could have a king or a jack.
Well, yeah, but a jack's irrelevant. He's gonna bet a jack.
Yeah, yeah.
The point of the king is he's gonna check.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
So you want to bet, but yeah, jack. If he has a jack, yeah, he's gonna. I mean, you just coolered him. He's gonna bet anyways.
Yeah, I in a lot of instances, I'd rather check raise the flop than
I don't mind that either.
donk lead.
Yeah, I don't mind a check raise. There's the two of the shorter stacks going at it. Don't really want to put. Andy is shorter than the other two, but a short stack's a little bit of an overstatement.
I do like this call out of Mike with the 10-5 suited. I know it's not that great of a hand, but you're short-handed and you kind of got to get in there. And like we've seen before out of him, he finds it. He will come out and try to win the hand if he doesn't hit.
What do you make it 45? Yeah, I don't mind it one bit.
Check.
We got a question here out of Concrete Dave. What's the worst hand Big Papa needs to shove? So he's got 11 bigs. Me personally, I think Jack 9 suited? No.
I know.
Worse than that. Because I think Jack 8 suited's too bad. I'm going to go with Jack 9 suited. And then Jack 9 offsuit. Probably a fold. Maybe Jack 9 off. Yeah. Jack 9 offsuit, I'm folding. Jack 9 suited, I'm shoving. And then Jack 10, I'm shoving. If I'm Big Papa. Even though it's ugly, it's really ugly, and you're on the stone bubble. Because you're on the stone bubble in the ICM, it's really tough. I got to think about it a little bit more. Ace 9.
Raise 6.
I just feel like we're getting eaten alive by the blinds, four-handed, so...
All 6.
At 8 big blinds, I'm going personally with Jack 9 suited for sure. But there's a difference in style as well. Like Eli was saying, some nowadays people can get down to 4 big blinds, 3 big blinds, and come back, and there's a lot of merit to that.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for charts. It just says here the number one, the most profitable strategies allow min raising, so it's not just shove or fold anymore.
Check.
You min raise. My buddy, he likes and so this is a little bit of an exaggerated spot the way these chip stacks are.
Right.
But when when you've got like a 8 to 12 big blind stack, you min raise the top and the bottom of your range, so that you're happy to call off the top of your range, and you can fold the bottom of your range, and then shove the middle of the range.
We got a hand here. That turn is a crazy turn for Philip, but he raised so big. TK hates this, but he has to fold, right?
He does have to fold.
With ICM implications, Philip has you covered.
And honestly, that's a gutsy raise by Philip. That's a scary board there. Ace 7, Ace 8, and you just double, and you know.
No, I kind of disagree with. It was a heads up pre-flop. Feels like if he has you, he has you. It's kind of a monster. And then there's unlimited draws, so it's just a big raise. I think it's like a bit too big, but it forces him to get out.
I mean, this is the hand this is the exact hand he wants out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if he folds Ace 6, like what worse hands are you getting him to call with? That's the thing. You're putting so many chips in. Like, I get it that being beat isn't very often, but it's tough.
Oh yeah, I'm for that. What Michael's saying, early position doesn't like open jamming 11 bigs as much as button does. I agree with you completely.
Well, yeah, but in this exact situation, that's only one spot difference.
Yeah.
Under the gun is the cutoff in this.
You have to put in there that you are four-handed.
Under the gun is still, very very late position.
And if
tough
someone
spot, TK knows this.
Personally, I don't think it's a tough spot with Philip's image. I just think it's a snap fold.
I mean, it's a tough spot, isn't it? So what is it for him to call 80,000 to win? I mean, he's still getting almost 2 to 1, which I guess it is pricing him out a little bit. Huh?
He's only in for 20.
Yeah, so it's 80 to win 150. 160 would be 2 to 1.
No, it's a fold.
I think so too.
He just hates it, and I get it. I get it for sure. And that's one thing I like to see out of TK. I don't like when people act too quickly in important spots. That is an important spot.
Yeah.
Just go over your options. Even if you know you're gonna fold, just give it a second. Go over your options and
Yeah,
really
a lot
think
of
about
outs.
it. Every out.
Ace 6 and an open ender.
Any 5, 6, ace, 9, 4.
Against 5.
Oh yeah, counterfeits too. Yeah, the counterfeit one. I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about that one. But we continue on. Good fold there by TK. Very interesting considering was the chip leader and second leader. That's where all the debate comes in.
Oh, for sure.
Any of the other players, those
Snap
two
ball.
hands were getting in.
Oh yeah.
Philip now up to 240. Big Papa with the shove there. Suited connectors. Totally fine with this.
Me too. Remember, it's not that he has 6-7. It's the fact. Oh, he's getting looked up. I have a. I'm looking him up.
A, I'm looking him up, and B, I mean, Mike's not. Yeah, he's gonna be thrilled to see the hand.
How does he have 60%? I don't know. The graphics know something I don't. That's crazy.
A lot of counterfeits against threes. The smaller the pair, the more counterfeits. So that's certainly part of it.
But 60 is crazy. I need to go.
It just knows all the cards there. See, counterfeit.
Lots of outs.
Good Andy.
Thanks.
Brick.
Okay, Mike.
And there it is.
We are in the money.
Good game, Mike.
So for the new viewers at home, seeing him shove with 6-7, he was in absolute last place. He needs to find a spot. He needs to get through 2 players to chip up in a big way. It's not a bad fold. You can go for it there and it'd be okay. Because a lot of the times players are calling you with like ace 10, king 10, things like that. So when you have 6-7, both of your cards are live in almost all scenarios. So I like that shove out of him, honestly. It wasn't a bad shove.
And I folded 6s once upon a time, and other than that, I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I mean, queens like 5 times.
Good luck, guys.
All right, thanks, Mike. Have a good night, buddy.
And we are in the money. All these players are trying to win now, and it's anyone's game. Specifically TK, if he gets 5-3 too many times, he's going to win the whole tournament.
3 players.
Wasn't this the last flop? Look at that. Same cards, different suit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's 70,000.
I like this bet out of Philip. King High is good here a lot of the times, and the sizing I like. I got into a similar hand the other day. You literally have to avoid a 5 or a king. You can put so much pressure with a small bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I'm not on a 650 or nothing in the money bubble with like in a short stack, I'd probably have to call you back.
That's me.
500's jam. Let's see who's right. Actually, we'll probably never.
This anybody, once again, our mixed games are happening pretty much every other week. We had one earlier today. Andy and TK here, both mixed game players. They're going to have some money to bring to the table. We'd have to go get in the game after this.
Tells me more about what he had.
Yeah, they were at the mixed games with you today?
TK was. Andy. Andy's been saying he's going to come, but he had to hang with the wife a little bit before he came out here.
Ooh, I folded a queen.
But yeah, TK played with us.
No, we'll see.
Talking about the mixed games.
This is on Sunday, every Sunday at 1 p.m. If you're into the mixed games, that's the way to go. We picked 2 games for that tournament. Super fun tournament. I highly recommend if you're into the mixed game scene. Gotta come out for that.
Oh yeah, TK, Andy, and the money. That's right. They were teammates in the team tournament. That was their name. TK and Andy here.
TK Andy,
Yeah.
TK Andy.
5,000. Raise to 5,000.
There we go. Opening up the range. King 3 suited on the button. Absolutely raising this up. Andy defending the King 9. Standard. I like it from both players.
here's where the game goes. Nobody's got anything.
Check.
And this is what we call the delayed c-bet.
35.
I like the delayed c-bet.
I do too.
It's one of those things where if you're c-betting every flop, which in a lot of cases they will say, solvers will say, oh yeah, c-bet every flop. I don't agree with that necessarily. I like the delayed c-bet in a big way.
It's a mix of everything, certainly.
Because I feel like when you c-bet the flop, people start to float you a lot. But when you delayed c-bet the turn, it's not as likely that they're going to float with just one card to come because they missed their turn flush draw or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty close. 500,000? Yeah, I think he has half, and we have the other half.
Dave asking a question. What mixed game were you playing, Eli?
Yeah, so it's we start with deuce to 7 triple draw, and everybody else gets to pick one other game to put into mix. So we had the two games going at our table. We had what did we have in there today? We had stud high low. We had Big O. We had
Big O, an amazing game.
yeah, we had Dramaha. We had Action Raz. We were playing Action Raz for the first time. You ever see that game? It's Raz, but to have a qualifying hand, you have to have a Jack, Queen, or King in your hand. So the big problem with Raz is the bring in the highest card is just out of the hand almost. They almost can never play. But with this, it makes it, I don't know, it just totally changes everything. It was kind of crazy.
Everyone with a little piece of this. Wow, everyone with a bigger piece. TK and Philip gonna go to war here a little bit. I'm certain of it.
65.
TK's got the better queen and the better spade.
Yeah, but if you're Philip, you cannot be folding.
I agree.
Top pair and the flush draw right here, three-handed. So I like the call.
Honestly, how does Andy fold? But there he goes. He knows, but
When you get two players showing so much interest.
still.
Ooh.
That's TK's.
Understandably
Yep.
looking it up. Keeping them honest. Yeah, Michael's saying love to see some 7-deuce single draw. We did have 7-deuce single draw going at the table I was dealing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't see that.
The table I was at didn't have it in there, and that's the first time that we've seen it without it in there. But we have deuce to 7 single draw. Occasionally PLO is the big bet games, but mostly it's 10, 20 limit.
That's the way, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, guy.
We got a new dealer coming in. Every one of these players locked up 650, but they're all going for that $3,000 score and the title of the sit and go champion.
Here we go.
What's up, Dan?
We had a weight loss tournament between the dealers. It's not over yet, but Dan's a favorite. He's crushing it. He's been super disciplined. Wow, Andy waking up with the nut hand basically, like aces. It's queens, but it's aces. Let's be honest. Oh, whoa! Oh my! Oh my goodness!
And he's trying to play it cool. Watch an ace come, action killer.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know how all the money didn't go in pre-flop. Does he keep playing it cool, or does he spring the trap now?
I mean, if you made it this far, I would play it cool still, actually.
Yeah, short-handed. It's not like you're ever folding over anything.
Whoa!
I like that check.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Andy, no.
Just a call?
Andy, what are you doing, bud?
We're short-handed.
Wow.
It was 2 clubs on the flop. I kind of get it.
Philip literally did not lose like anything in this hand.
Yeah.
He played it in a way that is so unorthodox, and it literally paid amazing because he did that. He lost the absolute minimum. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Closer was the
Good time to
straight.
slow play kings.
Closer was the straight.
Great time to slow play kings. Super impressive.
I guess I did get his call. That was a bad one, but jeez. Whew.
No, I think it's a raise.
No, I mean Andy's calling the river with the set.
Oh, Yeah, he just flat called.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At first, that's what I was calling that he needs to raise, but now that I think about it, he probably couldn't raise there.
No,
At that
no, he
point.
needs to raise, in my opinion.
On the river?
Yeah, absolutely. Your hand's too strong.
It looks like Philip's either bluffing or has the flush. He did just check call on the flop, which could indicate a flush. And it's like what hand? Like if you jam, it just looks like Andy has the flush, so he's not going to call with less than that.
No, but he's deep enough to just raise. He doesn't have to jam. He could raise, like he made 15, he can make it 45-50, and then if he jams, you can decide. But just calling is a bit of a scared poker, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't know what many hands that we're going to. I mean, obviously kings come out of nowhere, but
It would be different if we were 10-handed, but 3-handed, it's just such an unbelievably strong hand. He could have so many other things rather than just a flush or a straight.
but what's Philip going to call with?
He could have 2 pair.
No.
He could, yeah.
Check call, check, and bet out. I don't know. He could have made 2 pair on the river, I guess, but
I get what you're saying, but it's just too strong of a hand.
even for how weakly it was played, I just think Philip's hand was a little more polarized than it ought to be for those bet sizings. Either had a big hand or a small one.
For those viewers in the chat, what do you think? Raise or just call? Because you do have a point. What is he calling with on that river? But technically, he's calling with kings.
So he's not supposed to have kings, but I agree with you. He had a hand he would call with, as it turns out. He's only supposed to have kings there once in a blue moon.
He says one of you is right. Who is right? I want to look it up. I wonder what's a slight favorite. Personally, I'm raising short-handed, but you do have a lot of there's a lot of merit to say what is he calling with that you have beat, but I still think it's a raise.
It might be. I mean, I certainly hear that it's a strong hand portion of it, but the vacuum, it's a gigantic hand. But
Like 24,000.
There's 900 in the pot. He goes all in for 24,000.
Snap called him with 5-3.
We see some love for Dan in the chat. I'm gonna let him know. Dan's a favorite, and he's a favorite here
He
too.
even called my hand. As soon as I looked at it and I looked at him, he goes 5-3. Like, well, I can't fold now, can I? Raise 7,000.
Kyle's on the side saying top set can't raise there.
Raise 21,000.
atta boy, Kyle, appreciate you. I'm with you, because my first instinct was that he's got a raise, and it seems crazy, but maybe not. I don't know. That's a close one for these spots.
I think Philip is doing this because he's in the small blind, and I kind of like it.
Oh, I love this 3-bet. Great 3-bet.
3-handed is a monster.
Yep, right here.
I'm still in disbelief that Philip got away unharmed.
Which is funny because that's not why he played it that way, to make a bigger pot than usual, and ended up making a smaller one and working out.
Absolutely.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's exactly what it had. Maybe it was 5-3.
I'm gonna find it.
But I know Philip is disciplined enough. If he did get raised on the river, he might have folded kings.
That's not even out of this world, so that's part of it too. If he is folding kings, then it's definitely not a raise.
I swear.
But he might have called there. I don't know what would happen there. That would have been interesting.
That's good. You don't want
Sometimes you set the trap and you don't want to let it go too. It's hard to fold when you're setting the trap.
There's 2 aces on the flop. So I had to bet, and everybody folded the cup. But that was the only time I got any action.
Taylor rooting on Phil, saying he's going to win this. It's anyone's game now, I'm telling you. No one's got a lock on this.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Raise 65.
Kyle coming in from New York in disbelief that king versus queen was so small. Me too, man. I'm very surprised. Philip.
I'm only saying that as played on the river when I say that. And there's several things I could have done differently up to that point. But sometimes you take small percentage plays and 2 people do it at the same time, and that's what happens.
You said Kiwi was in New Zealand?
Yeah.
Man, we got people in the chat from all over the country and the world right now. That's awesome.
And that's literally like as far as it gets.
Don't forget to give us a little like, subscribe. We're here every week. And turn on that notification bell so you know when we go live. And we have the Millie coming up, the million guaranteed next month. We're going to be going live for that one as well, so you're going to want to tune in.
I missed.
No, wow.
Oh yeah, I know Kyle. Kyle's a friend of mine. The Millie guaranteed right here, as we were saying. $620 buy-in. Million guaranteed. My opinion, going to get to 1.4 million. Something crazy. 1.35, maybe even 1.5. We crushed that guarantee. 7 starting flights. 7 turbo flights to choose from. 50K starting stack. 30-minute levels. 10% advance to day 2. This is our bread and butter tournament. We crushed this as our 5th anniversary tournament. It's a big one. Put this on the calendar. This is the best one to play. It's awesome.
Yes.
And then here are our satellites. So if you want to get in for less than 620, this is how you do it. Monday, March 9th, we got a milestone tournament. So if you hit a certain amount of chips, you get a seat automatically. That buy-in is 135. 1 in 5 make it in. And then we're having that throughout all of March and on, and all the way up to April 2nd, which we're going to have more afterwards as well. And we have $70 buy-in ones that top 10% win a seat as well.
Check, check, check.
What a brick turn. Basically, whoever wants it more. I think Andy's going to float here, but whoever wants it more is going to take this down. Andy wants it. Why wouldn't he? Checked around. You got the semi-bluff. So yeah, if you want to get in this tournament, you can get in for 70. Imagine, some players do final table from 70. First place is like 300. Like it's an insane tournament. Incredible value. This is definitely one you want to put on your calendar. And if you want to get in for cheaper, we have plenty of satellites to do it with. Watching from Pigeon Forge. Oh, that place is awesome, dude. Tennessee, that's my move right there. I would love to be in Pigeon Forge right now. That's awesome. Welcome into the stream. All over the place. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. We go live every week. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. Very grateful. Thank you guys so much.
Cool. That's 5,000. Cool.
DK trying to get some value there on the river. Can't do it. Takes it down. It's getting tight. TK the short stack now. Oh, the all-knowing eye in the sky. Got to come in there. Go Vols.
Cool.
Bit of an action flop in my opinion. Jack of Hearts is a very strong heart to have here. Philip with top pair, 2 pair and a jet kicker. He's got to think his hand is good.
10,000. Cool.
Good bet though. Took it down. He did 2x the pot there.
I like that fold out of Andy, honestly, because if you hit your heart,
On a 2x pot, yes, I agree with you.
yeah, I didn't see the sizing, but
Yeah.
part of for the new people at poker, part of it is if I hit my hand, will I get paid? Exactly like you were saying, like
Right.
if you raise the queens,
Mhm.
what's calling you that's worse, you know? So in that aspect, I don't think the Jack of Hearts is going to get a lot of value from a lower hearts per se, you know?
I agree with you there. And then, yeah, the pot was 5K and he bet 10K. So it's just like, yeah.
Let him have it.
Good bet if you want it, you know.
Ready to sit. Call.
We're seen some love for Andy. Some say Andy's gonna win it. Anyway, it's anyone's game. And the way Philip played those kings, you're gonna need a crowbar to get his chips.
Call.
No, I think he just played it tricky, and it really helped him out.
Check. Check. Sure, Jack high.
You're good.
Good.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
That's a big pot to go towards Philip's way. 35K pot.
That was, yeah. He's chipping up. He's getting some little. They were all real close to each other for a minute. Now they're getting close.
Andy has won one of these. These players are experienced. They like this format. They know how to play it, and they come to play.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I feel like people think TK is a maniac because of the 5-3, but it's not the case.
Yeah.
Call.
Some blind on blind action, some limping in. I like it. Anyone's hand. In a situation like this, I really like when the player checks to me, betting one big blind. Puts a lot of pressure on their nothing hands. And you have so many chips. I like to see if Philip just bet one big.
Right.
Those little jabs really add up a lot in the long run.
That's 6.
TK taking the jab. What did he bet?
Dolly Parton.
Missed it.
So we're at 10 and 25 blind still.
Player's still very deep. A lot of action left. Ace-9 suited. Gotta open. Just question of what sizing he's gonna choose. He goes a little over 3x. Reasonable.
Right. 21.
Philip attacking. 3-betting with the ace-7. Getting snap called by TK. So the scary thing about TK is Philip has him covered, and this is a huge pot and aspect to his stack. Wow, and Philip hitting big. Gotta think your second pair is good here when you 3-bet. How many 10x's is he calling with? I mean, yeah, he can have a few of them, but it's much more likely he has other cards. There's a wider range of other cards he could have rather than just the ace-10, which is blocking, and king-10.
Well, I mean, yeah. There's a decent amount of 10s, but obviously still very hard. I mean, 10's a blocker for 10s being on the board, you know? There's only 3 left.
And then when you have the clubs working for you, it's like you call, hoping that maybe you can try and bluff this, so it's tough. That's a really good sizing out of Philip. I like that sizing a lot. There was 40K in there, and he bets 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fine play there. That worked out well, actually. Wow. Adds another one to a stack there.
And for those at home who are a little bit new, he 3-bet because he thinks his ace is good, and that TK is opening wide on the button, which is a very understandable thing to believe 3-handed.
Everything up to that, yeah. Went down that way, but it made sense to me.
Raise 65. Raise 17,000. Call.
there was an amalgamation of everybody's favorite hand, it would conclude on Jack 10 suited.
I kind of agree.
13,000.
It's the best drawing hand, right?
Mm-hmm. And he takes it down, showing some aggression still. People don't want to... Yeah, I mean, he's got chips. Philip does not want to give him chips, so... Being in position on him, he could pick that up a little bit. I mean, he doesn't have to go crazy by any means, but...
I feel like it's been the TK show, but Andy's been a silent killer the whole time.
I agree. Well, I mean, a 2-outer and a timely 3-outer on
Yeah,
Rivers
yeah.
kind of helped him out a couple times, but neither of those situations was he dead if he didn't hit him, so who knows, you know. That's not even talking like he'd be out, who knows.
But we're calling with this 4-outer as well, you know?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
The 2 overs, double gutter,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the queens.
Yeah. The queens was crazy.
Yeah, the queens was crazy. Yeah, I'm there on all of them. None of them were... He didn't get there because of bad play.
Check. Check.
Philip turned it a 4.
Ace high.
And we'll hold on. Quite partial to aces. Officially disqualified from all favorite hand talk. You cannot have aces as a favorite hand, I'm sorry.
I think I would... I like 8-9 suited. I think
Always a classic.
Yeah.
Always a classic. The real question is what suits the best. Obviously, spades.
Clubs.
Oh, about that.
Or hearts. I'm going with hearts. Ace of spades. If we're talking about the ace of spades. But we're talking about not a... the king of hearts. If we're talking about the king, the heart.
Call. Button. Sure. All up.
Did he just go all in?
Yes, he did.
Wow, Philip's got to think about this because the 9's a strong hand here.
77 and the...
He shoves
25?
so much.
Yeah, that is a lot.
It's so much. That's 30 bigs he just shoved. You just have to kind of
There's
fold.
a little less had come.
I think so, too.
It's just too much. Is he showing? That would be crazy to show.
I don't think that's what he did. He said something, though.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I would like to think aces is the second best hand in poker, but the first, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
obviously, I want aces the most.
I think it's the second best hand.
Raise 65. Call. Call. Sorry.
Bit of an action. I mean, 3 players did go to the flop, but Queen Jack is a bit too strong. Oh, 15K bets very healthy with King 7. This is interesting.
Oh.
Wow, he's going to let TK get away. Yeah, Philip really helped TK get away because Andy was going to bet and TK just has to call at least one.
Yeah, Philip out here trying to bluff with the Kevin.
Curious if he's going to continue.
Stoned, dead, but he doesn't know it.
He does have the big heart, though.
That's 15.
All right, well, Andy Strat has some calls and some lead outs, so it's definitely part of his you know, I'm not he did that earlier, and I was kind of talking down on it. But if it's part of the strat, I don't mind it as much.
No, yeah,
he's doing it in various spots.
I've looked into the leading, and it's kind of a good play because it puts your opponent in a really tough spot where they're kind of either forced to call, or if they're gonna bluff, they have to bluff really big. And a lot of players don't want to bluff really big. Like some players just don't have it in them.
I agree with that part. There's also, yeah, I mean, if you come with a balanced attack of anything, you can't be in too bad a shape. but he's just got to be able to not make that be the same, the same kind of textures every time type thing.
I do think if Philip would have raised, though, I think Andy would have folded.
That time, but that's what I'm saying. He's
Ace-3.
doing it at a different time. He would have folded that one, I think so. But the other time he did it, he had like the nuts.
The 10 queen,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the fact that he's doing it with the nuts and with something he can fold, I think that's really good. He might have been it might have been a classic. Find out where I'm at. If they just call, he might have the best hand. If they raise him, he can fold type thing. It was a questionable strategy for them for that part, but.
And also, if he knows his opponent, Philip, not one of those guys that gets out of line. That's why he wins these things, because he's not overplaying things he doesn't need to. So I think that's kind of a good play against this specific opponent. Against TK, he might shove on you.
It is a good fold.
And
Not
he
too
bluffed
crazy,
my
but good fold.
I don't believe that was a bluff, so.
Raise the 8.
Raise to 8, yeah, 2.5. A little over 2.5, 2.7. I love that these players are playing to win.
Yeah. Everybody really wants to win.
They've
Just become a.
I don't even think it's about the money entirely. I think they play with each other and they just want the per se clout. I think I'm not sure if TK has won one of these. I've seen him definitely cash one of these, but I'm sure I've seen Philip win one and Andy win one. I wonder if anyone in the chat knows if TK has won one of these.
TK came in second in the first one. I watched that one. He came in second in the very first one. Philip whacking that king.
Check. That's down.
Oh, TK not believing. And this is kind of why Philip's big bets
All in.
are working out well for him. Because when for his opponent to bluff back at him, he min raised it and that's 20k. That's like a fourth of his stack.
Yeah.
So the bigger bets can work out in your favor in that situation. You don't expect him to bet that big with a king. I totally get why TK did that. That's the beauty about poker sometimes. It's a leveling war.
Yeah.
Fold. Raise the 8. Call.
Oh, two legitimate hands here in the blinds.
Absolutely. I like this raise out of Philip and I like the call out of Andy.
That's 15.
Does have range advantage. I like the continuation.
Yeah.
Fold.
In Andy's shoes, though, sometimes I like floating there because in reality you're kind of worried about just an ace. And on the turn, Philip has to continue bluffing if he doesn't have an ace. And if he checks, you can take a small bet.
That's certainly true.
So just because of the position, in my opinion, I would have called there. Like I said, it's a bit of a leveling war here.
He's trying to, he's trying to stay ahead of TK though, still in chips. And if he starts calling, and he does have the ace. I mean, it would be a disaster for Andy to get knocked out before TK at this point.
Yeah.
Total disaster to get knocked out before TK doubles, I should say. TK gets a double, that's another story, but.
Thank you.
And then again, that's the difference between just cashing and winning. It's like you go after it, even if just that's something I personally struggle with too. Is like ICM. It's like sometimes kind of just gotta ignore it.
People talk about that with Phil Hellmuth. You know, all the pros, they think that he costs himself money in the long run, the way he plays final tables, but does cause him more bracelets. And to him, bracelets are worth more. Like he markets it and stuff, so it all makes sense.
Double gutter for TK, gutter for Andy.
Andy's trying to out TK with the 5-3. I want to brick and see what happens. Oh, 5.
Oh, Andy has showdown value now. I feel like TK is gonna come out and try and steal this if he's in position if Andy checks.
You're double gutter this ship.
Oh, he's gonna be disgusted by the 5.
Oh,
Oh, it's the 5-3. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trying to out TK.
There's a chance he called it a 7 there.
No, I mean pre-flop.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Right into
Chose not to that time, but you're right. I should have raised. There's a coin flip in my head that time. Pre-flop.
I would say what you meant is kind of like Phil plays small ball,
Right, yeah, I mean, that's just
so he kind of like.
No, it doesn't take ICM into considerations as much. So there, you know, times where you have like a chip EV play, but you've got like a minus overall EV. You know what I'm saying? Minus overall EV, like money wise, because of where he's at in the standings and the chips. Like, you know,
Oh yeah,
a pro is going to fold there because it's less money overall. But Phil wants to win the bracelet, and it's chip EV, so he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I like that actually.
So it's going to lead to more wins, but kind of less overall money.
I like that actually. Yeah, that's an attitude of a winner for sure.
8,000.
I did. Yeah, I've been there before. I went for the win and should have went for the money.
Check.
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 Burke's out here. The 8's going to hold for Andy. Andy chipping up. Just closing the gap between him and Philip now.
I'm surprised he didn't bet that.
Certainly could have.
It's a very strong hand.
The cardboard box. You know why it's called that? So he played too much. He might be living in a cardboard box.
Oh, queen! I like Queen 9.
Obviously, three-handed and suited. It's like a
Yeah,
great hand,
it's
but
a monster.
some people are holding on to that thing in like a,
No.
10-handed game and stuff like
No,
that.
no,
Like
no,
they're
no.
gold.
10-handed, it's the reverse implied odds are way too big with
I
that
mean,
hand.
obviously, yeah, he had a monster there in this spot.
I do like the Queen 10 suited, though. People hate that hand. I actually like it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think I like it because players hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna call and see what happens.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to the flop. Heads up.
I don't know if I narrow your range or not.
No, it's pretty.
You can't. Yeah, I'll check.
Seems like it's my range.
It does.
Oh, kind of an action turn card. Both players turn open-ended. Andy with the best of it.
I'm sorry, I'm shedding over here.
Now, just like last hand, if it bricks... Oh, it doesn't brick. Andy with the Jack 9. What is going on today?
Again with the fucking.
Check not.
At least he had the best hand this time. It was just the wrong. It was just a good payoff card.
I like his sizing with it too.
I do too.
10 again, too.
Yeah, that was one. Yeah, that wasn't a spot to go crazy with. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you have like the stones, but what's he got to call with? You know what I mean? Like he needs to have a specific. And with a 9, he might raise if you bet that small.
Right.
So,
Right.
I actually have, I got a t-shirt that says blockers are real.
Yeah, you need to be able to do a blocking bet with big hands and small hands.
That's what I like to do when I flop like a flush, like bet really small. Because if they have a flush, they're gonna raise, and if they have like 10s, they're gonna call it with a heart or something like that.
Call.
All in and a
Snap
Oh,
call.
that's not good. That's the best hand I've had since.
Yeah.
Oh, King Jack, Ace Jack. TK is on the
Three-handed.
ropes.
Yeah.
bit of a misstep from TK, but he did have a very strong hand.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, he jammed out of the small blind. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's fine.
But he still has 15 big.
Yeah. You could have been raised there, I guess, if that's what you're getting at. I don't mind that. Brick.
Good game, TK.
He isn't last though, so he's playing to try
Right.
and.
Thank you.
So
Right.
now we are down to heads up. This is the exciting moment. Something a lot of players never get to experience. Where you should be learning this. If you want to win a tournament, this is what you need to practice a little bit.
Yeah, but neither one of you got the second or the third, so.
I'm okay with that.
Congratulations, TK. You played really well.
Yeah.
Got a person of her.
Yeah, I mean, taking an extra $100 home down. You know, I know it's not exactly where you want to be, but you know, better than the first 7 people out.
And he got like unbelievably cooler. than
Yeah,
that.
he got unbelievably cooler, and if he catches a Carter there, he's right back in the mix of this. I mean, it just didn't work out. Good game, well played.
First one, yeah.
Okay.
Here we go, heads up battle. Anybody who doesn't know, the big blind is the traditional small blind. First person, not the button, is the big blind, and the button is the small blind here when we're heads up.
Yep.
I really like these sit and goes.
Yeah. No, these are good. They're
Coming from 2 guys who have won a
That's
couple and said,
right.
"We really like these Sinkos, huh? What a format!"
Yeah, they're crushers. These 2 players are crushers.
We'll raise it up from Andy. We're definitely gonna get some action here from Philip. Ace and a suited connector. Oh, here's TK in the chat.
TK saying you asked earlier. I have played 2 of these, cashed both, and nice.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
we
is
can
only the
tell.
second one, yeah.
We can tell. That 5-3 was crazy, TK.
Can't get away with folding that on the stream. I understand.
No, I respect it. You earned unbelievable respect out of me today.
$3 hours. You come over for any other tournaments, or you just been here for this?
No, I come for like the big stuff and
Yeah.
Doesn't come if it's not worth his time. Big stuff only here for Philip. We understand, bud.
Philip, a crusher, has a.
That must be. Both with the wheel draws here.
seven high.
Check. You guys in the poker rooms over there? Do they allow that?
Not in Indiana, but I go over to Red River and Dayton.
Yeah.
And where I am, I'm right in the middle between here, Dayton, Cincinnati, and Indianapolis. So whatever has the best thing going.
Yep.
Is,
They have something in Indy.
yeah, Shelbyville. There's a horseshoe there.
Gotcha.
Small on the button.
And
Sounds like he's got it all figured out,
Oh,
huh?
on the button. I'm sorry.
but like there's a series in Cincinnati this week. We'll go play that. I'm off this week. Forced vacation.
Gotcha. What do you do?
I'm a claims auditor. I used to be a claims adjuster,
Yeah.
and then I decided I didn't want to do that anymore, and get to work from home, which is great.
Yeah. I do the same.
What did you do?
IT.
Oh, cool. All right, let's just do this.
IT and claims auditor, both technical people.
I mean, this is only a compliment to both. It looks like it's a insurance auditor and an IT guy playing heads up right now. It's exactly what it looks like. I mean, that only is a compliment to these guys, but it tracks perfectly. Bunch of nonsense hands going on so far, just small pots. Both kind of dodging and weaving. One, you know, obviously everybody wants deeper play, but one almost problem is they're quite deep at this point. Only 3,000 big blind.
Yeah, I'm on forced vacation this week because they've got hours carried over from last year that if I don't use,
Yep.
they're going to go away.
Yep.
And then just as I say that.
Wow.
1,000 total?
Is all the money going in here?
25.
Basically 25,000 total now?
Well, they've been dodging and weaving, and they both respect each other. But in any normal sense, I would say yes.
I feel like the money's going
if
in.
you don't know anything about people, but even these two, yeah, they're not that tight to where you're worried about nines. But this is the first 3-bet of the heads up, so it's obviously going to send off an alarms just whether there's or not. He knows he can't fold. Yeah, he might just call. I was thinking they're deep enough that he might just call and see a flop. There he goes, calls.
And I do like the call a lot, honestly, but I'm surprised he didn't 3-bet.
I agree with you 90% about this. This is kind of crazily deep for being a heads up match.
Of course, it comes AI.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, Philip! And he's got a fish on the hook for
He
sure.
said cast that line immediately. Is he going to spring it right away? 20,000, good small bet though by Andy. That's what he wanted to bet. His nines are under repped. This could get somebody to fall off the ledge, of course.
I kind of like calling,
I
but
know the unfortunate.
100.
I kind of like. Yeah, I don't know. My initial response was
Too
he
big.
should raise though. Do you
Yeah.
think so?
I think it's too big.
I don't like a small raise. I don't.
But is Andy?
There's not a real draw on the flop.
It's kind of like, are you good enough to fold? And I just like, it's so tough. It's like you have an overpair. Your head's up, man. Like
That's the thing. I agree with you that if this was just like a hand, you might be able to fold it there. There's no real draws to speak of. So unless he's got what, ace 8, is that all you can beat with nines basically?
And just to be clear for the new people at home, Andy has an unbelievable. It's not even just like an overpair. It's
Yeah.
a heads up overpair. It's
Yeah.
like it's an unbelievably strong hand.
If he ever, I mean, if he folds this, Jesus.
I don't think
Think he's going to either, but if he does.
just because Philip can have so many like ace jacks, ace queen, but we haven't seen him get out of line.
But that's my question. Does Andy look at
respect? Andy, respect! Philip did go a little too
Why
big.
did you show him?
Oh yeah, don't show him. I agree. Let him suffer. Now you're letting Andy just know he's playing good.
I don't think he thought Andy folded nines either, though.
I wouldn't think so either.
So
Going for it with that, but
These two have had some just crazy hands that like all the money should be in the middle, and it's just not somehow.
thought that was going to be the right play, but I guess he should have bet out. That might have got Andy to raise.
No, I don't mind the check raise. I just think he should have raised smaller. Like entice him more, like 55.
Yeah. I think we should have just bet out, though, after he 3-bet.
I think so too, actually.
Because the fact that he check raised from there might have been what set Andy off, too. Because like if you're just going to c-bet, you're going to c-bet. You're not going to check raise. You're not going to check raise as a bluff if you got nothing. So if that's the way he thought it, that's a great fold.
And I think what he was thinking too, it's like 8 came 8-5 deuce. Like he doesn't have anything, so I should check. I kind of like that.
Yeah. When he showed the queens, he probably thought he was bluff catching, that Andy was just throwing some money out there.
I think if there's something to learn from these two players, is that being disciplined in poker is the best option. It's hard to do too. Like you have to be a certain mindset, because these they take, you know, you can play 10-hour days and you get a little tired and you just want to, you see ace queen, but it's like you should stick to playing small ball a little bit. Find your good spots.
What's up, Mike? Good to see you too, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute. I'll catch you. I'll head your way one of these days soon.
Hmm. Yeah, Andy's got some instincts. He's got some good instincts.
8,000.
And that's what you'll see the best players do, is they don't really fully think about their hand strength. If they think they're not good, they're not good, you know?
Yeah.
Even if they got
It
two
goes both
pairs.
ways, right? Regardless if it's too good, you know, if you're not good, but also however bad your hand is, if you're good, you're good.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Hard to win down an ace.
You know, my old pappy used to say, it don't take a big hand to win a bet, just the best hand.
Yeah, I've gotten looks for calling people a jack high, and I'm one of those people. If I believe in something, that's how I'm gonna play my best game. Is I'm calling.
Yeah, you're right, Concrete Dave. That kings and queens hand might have set him off a little bit, right? Because if he just if he did all that with kings and laid low, and now all of a sudden he's springing again, it's like he wanted to play with that. It's like Andy replayed that hand in his head and saw it again, and that's why he folded the nines. You're probably right about that.
Yeah, it's really good insight from
Yeah.
Dave. I agree. Especially when the player is like directly to the right of you, you kind of pay attention to that player's play more than anyone else at the table.
Yeah, true.
And the hands were
Andy
against each other.
Andy snap folded 84 there. Interesting.
What do you have?
Second pair. 84.
He was good.
Yeah.
Andy giving Philip a lot of respect.
I somewhat get it, though.
It's the name of the game.
Check. Check.
Dave, you gotta tell Luke he's gotta try and survive rather than win every hand sometimes.
Never mind.
But it's so pretty when he does win every hand.
Sorry.
He wins tournaments when he wins
That's what I'm
every
saying.
hand. He got second in the Millie.
Yeah, no, that's why I commentated on that some.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Not on that last day, but yeah, leading up to it.
And Luke is the definition of a blaster. That's how you win big tournaments like that.
I agree.
Yeah, whenever a blaster is like, you want to buy action off me in a big tournament? I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I do.
I remember that tournament. He was making other people play bad was what he was doing with all that.
He was. No, I saw that.
Yeah. That guy with the tens, boy, he punted. Yeah, I agree with that. There was no like pairs that the nines beat. They either hit a set or they were bigger.
It's a good point.
It had to be like a stone. You could only beat like a bluff, and that was too big. Yeah. Andy taking another one down. Andy's still struggling now, down about 2-1.
A lot of love for Andy here.
Humbly, reserve regular Andy. We didn't. Philip, we're coming to know more, but we don't know too much about him just yet.
And Dave talking about energy. I really think that's something important. One of the reasons we got a big hand alert real quick. But he just gets a walk. But the energy, I feel like if you want to do good in tournaments, it's really important that you kind of like improve your social game. Go out and talk with people and sense how people are, because there's little tells people give off about how their energy is, whether it's aggressive, whether it's tight, whether it's calm or hyper. I feel like That's something, and he says the person next to you get a lot of that from, but I feel like just being at the same table, you can really sense when someone's got something up. Philip waking up with big hand. Look at this. 9s and then queens.
Wow.
And Andy can't just be throwing away king 10.
No. If he hits a 10, he's in bad shape.
And Philip limped. Andy raised. Oh my goodness.
Another big one though.
That's, yeah, Andy's just going to snap fold this.
He doesn't like it, but yes, he's going to. Moan for a bit, don't blame him.
Yeah, he has 40 bigs. I think that he shouldn't be shoving there. Just 3-bet normal.
So while I agree with you, I can understand, like, your heads up in a tournament, you're used to, like, that spot just being a shove because you're so short. They've got still so many chips that I agree with you.
Yeah.
But just out of habit almost, I think you jam that. Like, that's the play you want to make when you're at, you know, one stack at 30, you know, 40 big blinds total, one's at, like, 25, one's at 15. That's what you want to do. Still too deep.
One over then probably.
Could have even gone like 7 bigs. 8 bigs.
Oh, yeah.
Rings, 12 total.
Could have went really small, really. But not with the other stuff. I don't know.
First time. Check.
Yeah, usually they ask to spread about part, Dave, and I don't know. They just didn't. They haven't said a word and just going on. So yeah, it is a little weird. But hey, it's been working out for him. So I guess I understand not wanting to
I kind of like
change
it.
things up, right?
Because we get to see both players like the whole time, you know.
35,000.
Oh, big spot. Andy has a huge hand. Is he gonna make another huge fold? This would be unreasonable to like. Oh, he did bet pretty big. He bet full pot. A little under full pot. I don't know. If I'm Andy, I'm like, he just shoved all in a second ago. Like, could he be spazzing? He's not. But I mean, that's going through my hand, and I'm probably looking.
Not only
him up.
that, but exactly, these big bets aren't. Yep, there he goes. These big bets aren't super unorthodox for him. He makes the big bets, so when you do that with good and bad hands, you can get paid off. Nice bet.
That was a very reasonable call. I totally get it.
Total.
2-4 still. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, still 2-4. Andy down to 100,000. Philip has been chipping away. A lot of people say you play every hand heads up, but I'm kind of with these guys. I think there's a 10% fold in there probably. At least 5%. Like, I just don't want to play trash. You can just have it and have my button.
I think because they're so deep, it makes it different.
Yeah.
If you had, like, say, 20 big blinds, no, I really think overfolding is a mistake.
Sure.
And by overfolding, I mean, like if you're folding 1 out of 4, that's overfolding.
Oh, 1 out of 4 is overfolding. I'm looking to be in, like, the 5 and 10% range. I'm not looking.
But even, like, yeah, I get it. You look down at, like, say, like, 9-3, right?
Yeah.
It's still got, like, 30% equity, like, 37. So it's like, I call.
So, raw equity, not played equity. That's the problem. You're gonna get bluffed sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, I don't know. Just trash. You start to get like jack highs. I'm not folding jack deuce and stuff, but like, you know, 9 deuce, 10 deuce, obviously 7 deuce.
Philip really has this like limp strategy,
Yeah,
just crushing right now.
See, as long as you balance what you're doing, you can do unorthodox plays, and he's got a limping strat here, and I usually mostly dig it.
And then him showing it, it's like forcing Andy to be like, if he limps, he could still have like jacks.
Yeah, I'm waiting to figure out. I mean, he's laid a couple bluffs, Philip has, and Andy's like snap folded second pair every time, so feels like he's setting him up for a big one. We'll see if he does it. $10-4 is the bottom of the heads-up range. That sounds about right. Yeah, like 10-3, I don't want to play that crap.
I kind of agree.
But I understand also, even just for posterity, you don't want to be folding too much. Yeah, Philip is running hot here. And he's not paying him off too much. It could be worse. Obviously, he could be out of the tournament with those 9s.
And Philip kind of has a similar strategy, I feel like, to Phil Hellmuth. Like, where, like, you feel like almost you could bluff him, and then he's going to call you down.
Yeah.
Might be wrong, but...
See, now Jack 4, that's a little bit too tight for me.
Definitely too tight of a fold.
Is this gonna come down to 2 big hands at the same time, and like it always does?
100%. Let's get that on over here.
Define big.
Check.
Oh, the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Both players have a piece of this. Ooh.
And he's 100% at least calling. Yep, just calling still. It's just a brick, right? 2 pair and a pair. Snap folds, though, doesn't make it worse.
2 pairs.
For the first time in a long time, Andy drops below the 100K mark.
Yeah, there it is. He certainly has been getting the rough end of it during this heads-up play, just, you know, from a card distribution point of perspective.
Absolutely. Philip's been getting just slammed with the good cards. Specifically bears.
Yeah, yeah, specifically pairs.
Just needed 10 out of Jack High straight. Hit a couple of those tonight. Sure, it was going.
That's an interesting... Dave brings up a really interesting thing.
Jack 4, like,
Can Andy
5
continue to
times.
make big folds? Most players crack after folding 3 big hands. Yeah,
I agree with that.
I agree with that completely.
At some point, you get in your head you can't have it every single time, and then you end up just making a can. I mean, you don't want to be making too many big folds heads up either at that point. But
Absolutely, and I agree. Like,
yeah,
you kind of have to like stick up and be like, enough is enough after like so much, you know.
All in.
Philip open jamming ace jack into 24 bigs, 22 bigs. I just don't really know what he's doing there.
yeah, that is Andy's problem here. You're right. It's tough to really be aggressive. We're starting to get to a 4-1 just based on these little pots. He's losing near the minimum on every single pot, but when it's this many out of the mix, it's tough to come back.
Check.
Full double, and he's only a 3-2 dog though.
4,000.
Wouldn't be surprised if Andy floats here with the gutter, or not. I mean,
With the
Philip.
gutter?
Oh.
Yeah, Philip, yeah.
Check.
Andy finally waking up with a hand. Not gonna get paid. Potentially could get a lot of chips though if Philip decides to bluff this.
I feel like this isn't the spot, but yeah,
The only reason I say that is because that's bottom of range.
sure. Yeah, true. They're not gonna find a worse hand.
And that's kind of the thing in poker where it's like, if you're at the bottom of your range, your only way of winning, bluff, and you got to do it sometimes.
See, but it's interesting. You only want to pick so many hands. Like when you're pre-flop, your bluffs are close to the top of your range. So if you're if like your value range is like ace jack plus, so then you're like ace, your king queens and stuff are your bluffs.
There's the 12 now.
Whereas, yeah, usually people go the bottom of the range to use their bluffs as opposed to the next best hands, to where it's like, the nuts here is a straight, so I should bluff with my one pairs and stuff like that. They always go to the bottom of the range.
26 was the cut. Use correct.
We got a dealer change patch coming in. So we see Philip here with a 4-1 lead.
Little patch.
4-1 lead there. Yeah, did you see Patch won the opening tournament of this Firekeeper series?
Oh yeah, Patch is a crusher.
Patch coming in there and shipping it. I was talking to him earlier about that event number 1 of this little Firekeepers. The main event's going on right now. I got a little piece of a 90 big day 2 stack. Very excited about this.
Ooh.
Raise the 12. Call.
I like this raise and I like this defend. Finally, we're starting to see some aggression.
Yeah, they got a lot of bigs, so these 3 big blind openers is probably not as bad. But traditionally, heads up, these are big 3 bets. And there's Philip doing it again.
Check.
Oh wow, I would have value bet this too.
I know, I was just thinking that. Yeah, I don't think you can find a raise, but it'd be sick if he did. Andy thought he got there. Good bet though, honestly, Andy.
Next one.
Things are looking a little dire for Andy. He's gonna need some help. He's gonna need the deck to change favorites.
Yeah. Not that Philip's making any mistakes, but he's definitely getting slapped with the cards at this exact moment in time.
I think that's part of Philip's, like, the thing that shines in his game is he makes little mistakes.
Yes.
Very, I mean, like,
Yeah, few.
you know what I mean. It's not making mistakes.
Not small mistakes, few mistakes, yes. Queen 10, regardless, is a very good hand pre-flop.
Absolutely.
What do you think about it, others? We were talking about that. The 74. Take it down.
Yeah.
Now he has dropped below the 20 big blind mark. He is now at 18, 17 bigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patch won the Firekeepers opening tournament for their series they just had.
$4,000, I think he said he won.
Yeah, it was like I think it was like a $140 buy. Or
Yeah.
something. Great score.
Mm-hmm.
Call. Check.
Check.
Check, check. Like 15.
It's a good move.
What? Is that right? Andy had 29 outs there?
I didn't see that.
Must have been counting all the chop outs.
Yeah, anything over an 8's a chop.
Andy would love to flip if he knew it was. Needs to consider flip. Yeah, he would love to flip if he could. He's not avoiding flips at this moment, I tell you that.
Oh, I agree completely.
Call.
Yeah, see jam L Queen Jack. Oh, I thought I heard him say on one. But either way, raising. Interesting to me that Philip likes playing the 8 deuce suited more than he likes a Jack 4 when it sets up.
Very interesting, actually.
People are underestimating that a Jack high can win in heads up.
It's a face card.
Right.
Sure, I'll take a few. The 5.
That's 10.
Right, perfect. That's what I mean. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do the math in my head.
Yeah, no worries.
Just folds the 6-7? I wonder what that's about. Both these players have very similar styles too, which is interesting.
Yeah, mostly true. I agree with that.
I think Philip, I think the staying hydrated's helping him. Something you got to do.
Alright, so he's just jamming the aces now. Okay.
I don't think it's too bad.
No.
Because he's at 15 bigs. It's
I hear too soon for me, but I hear you. I don't think it's too bad either.
I think it's too soon, but I think it's not bad. Also, it gets the idea in your opponent's head that like, I'm jamming, you know.
See, the problem is when you're jamming too early, that means you need to start jamming in those spots with aces, and like so I want to be able to min raise with my aces. So I like min raising with other stuff too.
Oh, I'm heads up. I min raise like every time. 2.2, 2.1, something like.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying when you're down shorter like this, even at 15 big blinds, I'm doing it.
Shoving the A6. Now Andy's shoving.
Yep.
I think I'm supposed to call there, but
Didn't feel it.
Oh, so he's getting closer.
the king.
I think.
Philip very good at avoiding mistakes. I get why he's folding these now. It's something to learn from a little bit. It's got a little bit of magic in its style.
I mean, you can take a little bit of a gamble, right? But you do not want to just give free chips to Andy.
Not at this stage. You have it almost locked up.
Really hot in here.
Yeah, it gets warm in here. Needs
The lights and the.
Yeah, needs like a duck.
And we all feel terrible for you guys.
Oh. Andy with a monster.
You see what I mean? He has to jam with that because he was jamming the other stuff.
I think because Philip is not going to like raise you. He's just gonna like check. I think I like the jam or raise.
I mean, I certainly like raising, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like jamming because you want action.
Right.
My friends at Rec Poker.
He is chipping up in a big way though. Now he goes from like 60 to 675.
Sure.
So in comparison to his deck size.
So I mean, again, just talking value of chips and whatnot. Yeah, jams for Andy that go through are worth more to him than they are for Philip.
From Ireland, he's a member.
See, now I'm curious to see, is Andy gonna fold the queen deuce? That's a good
What are
hand.
we here?
I agree.
You heard Rec Poker Jim?
I don't think so.
He does.
It's a little bit different though when you're coming against the raise. If he was just on the button, I think he would have played it. You know what I mean?
You folded? Okay.
That's yours.
Yeah.
And I think
So shout out to Rec Poker.
yeah, what I was saying about similar to Phil Hellmuth style,
Go to Rec Poker.
they give
or
him
Rec.poker.
like so much respect because he's playing really tight, just
Yeah.
falling.
We got
So it's like when he raises, you get more respect than if you like.
Sure. Absolutely true.
Podcast that Never Mind Day.
So national, like there's chapters or something like.
Well, no, I mean, it's one thing, but we got members all across the world, actually.
Very cool.
Yeah. And Jim's gonna be very happy I said all that. Podcast is fun every Monday. We get big name people in all the time. Joe Stapleton's been on.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good for that. I mean, there's errors, there's even a return. It just doesn't keep up, I guess.
Whoa! Folding the Jack 7 offsuit. Heads up. Way too tight.
Hanging in there.
Yeah. That's close.
It almost feels like he's like an all-in or fold situation, and it's not necessarily the case.
Call. And check.
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 Check. Check.
Check.
And check.
Double gutter. A spade.
Can you beat 5 high?
Yes.
Then you won.
Very interesting. Philip doesn't even consider a raise. Or a small bet, I mean. Good hands pre-flop. We're not going to see him just throw this away.
Yep.
But if you're going to call the 7-4 suited, why throw away the Jack 7?
9,500.
Oh, buttoning under a gun is different, but yes, I hear you.
No, he was butting on both.
This was 2 hands ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe right. That is weird.
Oh, he limped in and Philip jams it in his face with the King 9.
Across the line, curve all in, or calling you all in, please, just to make sure.
Alrighty, here we go.
Huge
Philip
handler.
with those 10s. And does what he's done a million times before. And it's finally worked. He's limped for the millionth time and he's got pocket 10s. And just like was foretold in the hands before, Philip gonna try to take it down here. There we go.
Oh! Quads!
Well, if you're gonna go out,
Let's
if you're gonna go out and you go out the quads, it was destiny. Nice hand.
Death by quads. If you told me that's how it was going to end, I was not going to believe
Yeah,
you.
puts up the 2. That must be his second one. Added boy, take it down, Philip. 3,000. Good job, Andy and
He's
TK, the other
Second
winners.
time winner in this. He likes this format. If you guys want to play this, reach out.
Saturdays, 550.
And guys, thank you guys for tuning in for our 550 sit and go. Before we go, I'll bring up the MILLIE again. Yes, April 9th through the 19th. $620 buy-in, 1 million guaranteed. This is our 5th one. We do this very well every time. You can ask around. Best value tournament. We got starting right away. We have satellites going in through March 9th. Right away, 135. It's a milestone. And then if you want to get in for 70, we also have that March 12th, 19th, 26th, and then in April we continue the satellites through April. So put that on your calendar. The MILLIE is coming up, our 5th annual. This is our bread and butter. We do this amazing structure. Everyone loves this. And Absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in. Eli, thank you so much for sticking it
Brother,
through with me.
it was
I
fun.
appreciate you. And till next time,
Yeah,
hopefully we
good.
get you in again.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Good to see everybody again. I'm sure I'll make an appearance again sometime.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.